what's happening, you all? What is going on? We live, baby. We live. Woo! Oh, we are live. Oh, baby, we are live. Woo! It's Friday. You know what the procedures out here, fam. Oh, look at all y'all in the chat. All y'all in the chat. I like it. I like it. I like it. Woo-hoo! Yeah. We got a crowd tonight, bro. We got a crowd tonight. I like this. I like this. How y'all doing? Everybody in the building. We got 15 people, 12 people, whatever. I'm getting conflicted number from StreamYard and YouTube or whatever. We got people in the chat. It looks like you are ready. Y'all have assembled for a good time tonight. And oh my God, your boy Viper is about to deliver like ever before. This is going to be crazy tonight. This stream is going to be lit. But you know what? I think it's time to begin, right? You know, I think it's time to begin the festivities. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I think it's time. Oh, they waiting on you, Viper. They waiting on you, Viper. Damn. Oh, yeah, you waiting on me. All right. All right. So, current time, 6:30 p.m. on the dot, Central Standard Time, which means you are in the right place. You are on the right YouTube channel, baby. Woo-hoo-hoo. You know where you are. I mean, you've been here so much in the past month. You should know where you are by now. I mean, good Lord, I go live like every single day. But tonight, it's different. So, for those of y'all that are not new here, that are regular, you know what's about to happen next. But for those of y'all who are new and you don't know, listen up, pay close attention to what I'm about to tell you next. This is the part of the live stream where I'm going to need you to turn your volume down. Because if you don't turn your volume down, I will not be held liable for what your neighbor's thinking about you listening to some loud dude on YouTube. Oh, no. I'm not being held liable for that. That's on you, not on me. That's on you, not on me. Look at the autofocus working all sexy on this G Master. Finally, I think I finally figured out the autofocus. But hey, now that that's out the way, we can get into the most electrifying live stream introduction in the history of YouTube live stream. So sit back, relax, get your popcorn ready, because you are in for one hell of a night with your boy Viper. Actually, let me take a drink and then I'll begin. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is going to be a hell of an evening. Oh my God. Let's go, Viper. Let's go to work. What's up, people? This your boy Viper, the man about tech, and we are live. Welcome to Friday Night Viper, baby. Woo! Oh, yes! It is that day again. We are back. We are live on YouTube. Woo! Oh, we are officially in the building. So, before I get started with tonight's festivities, hey, let me see who I got in the chat tonight, baby. First on the list is Jay Mugger. What's up, bro? How you doing? We got Voltage in the cut. What's up, Voltage? How you doing? Jason C is out there chilling. What's up, Jason? How you doing? Alex Jackson, the Apple jockey himself, is here. What's up, bro? We got Chanel 808. What's up, man? How you doing? How you doing? We got my head of security, El Jefe Review. What's up, Jeff? How you doing? Who else is out there? Let me go. Oh, we got Tech Man. What's up, bro? How you doing, baby? How you doing? Who else we got? Oh, we got my man Tech for your needs. What's up, bro? How you doing? And we got Albert Cervantes. What's up, Albert? How you doing, baby? And of course, my homie 504 is in the cut. What's up, bro? How you doing? We got Neil H. What's up, Neil? How you doing, baby? And CDF Man is out there too. What's up, bro? How you doing? And F Nick is here too. That's right, baby. Your boy Viper coming in flashy tonight. That's right. How you doing, F Nick? How you doing? And we got my homie from the UK, Marvin Wallace. What's up, bro? How you doing? And we got Digital Slang in the building. What's up, bro? How you doing? And we got James Herrera. What's up, James? What's going on, man? How you doing? We got Sean Williams out there, too. What's up, Sean? How you doing, baby? How you doing? And we got the Norwegian sensation, EVA out there. What's up, bro? How you doing? Woo! Who else we got? I know I'm missing people. Let me keep going. Oh, we got Mr. Bender Tube. What's up, Mike? How you doing, baby? And we got the Bionic Scoop. What's up, bro? How you doing? And we got Delaja Point. What's up, bro? How you doing? And we got wait. We got Justin Unnamed. What's up, Justin? How you doing? Oh, we got Belinda Janetti. What's up, Belinda? How you doing? It's been a while, Belinda. It's been a long while. Welcome back to the live. That's what I'm talking about. I like that. We got Valiant Broussard. What's up, bro? How you doing? Oh, we got Crystal White. Hey, Crystal, how you doing? And, of course, Tech 702 is in the building. What's up, bro? How you doing? And we got a super chat from Juan Contreras. What's up, Juan? How you doing? Thank you for the super chat, sir. And we got the Poet. What's up, bro? How you doing? Woo! We got everybody. Oh, we got Trent and Marshall Tech Rant. What's up, bro? How you doing? All right, I think I hit everybody. I hit all the notes. And, yeah, I think we're good. So, this live stream just started, and there is approximately 31 of you all already here. I remember, like, when I first started, well, not really, but I remember, like, even a year ago, right, when I was doing Friday Night Viper, and I would, like, come to see how many people were waiting. It wasn't no damn 31, man. I think there might have been at least, like, 15 to 20 of you all waiting already before tonight started. It is so cool to see how this channel has grown, how these live streams have grown, no matter what I'm doing, no matter if I'm doing a podcast, no matter if I'm doing Friday Night Viper, you all are constantly showing up and showing out. I cannot thank you enough for rocking out with me each and every time I go live. I know it's been a lot. I know for some of you all, it might be content overload. And unfortunately, I can't really do that. I really can't do much about that because I am in a particularly special situation. With the pandemic, a lot of people that I normally wouldn't be able to get on the live stream with me are available. So I have to take advantage of the opportunity that I have here. So I am going full steam ahead, as you guys have noticed. I mean, at this point, there's a new podcast every day at this point. It's crazy. But again, I'm getting people's availability who wouldn't normally be available. So I am taking advantage of the availability. And, bro, that is what I'm doing. But tonight, it's not about the podcast. Oh, no. Tonight, my whole goal and my only goal is to break StreamYard. Now, you're like, Viper, what do you mean you want to break StreamYard? Well, it's simple. Before tonight, the maximum amount of guests I could have on a screen at once was 6. StreamYard has upped the ante, baby. Oh, yes, they have upped the ante. Now, I can have up to 10 people on screen at the same damn time. 10 people. I am going to put that to the test tonight. You better believe it. Because at some point tonight, there will be 10 creators on the screen at the same time, which is why I've been telling you all day that it is going to be absolute madness in this live stream tonight. Can you imagine 10 people on a screen at the same time trying to talk and stuff? It's about to get crazy in this live stream tonight, but that is what is happening. Now you're like, Viper, who is coming on the stream? I mean, I got to go get my iPhone for it because, I mean, good Lord. It's like I'm losing track of all the names that I like configured for tonight. It's crazy out here. I mean, good Lord. But Original Dobo is coming in here tonight. I haven't seen him here on a live stream in like 2 years, but Dobo has been on a live with me before. Been a long time, but Original Dobo is coming back tonight to the show. My man, the world's greatest Apple journalist, Renee Ritchie, is coming. I mean, good Lord. Not only is Renee Ritchie coming, the world's most accurate Samsung insider, Max Weinbach, is coming. I mean, I'm not done. I'm not done. We got one of the most opinionated cats in the tech space. Technically, T is coming. I mean, this is ridiculous. I'm not done. We got Miss Reject the 9 to 5, Red Romina coming. I'm not done. Calm down, Viper. Calm down. I'm not done. We got one of the most genuine, nicest men in tech, Zach Talton Tech is coming. But I'm not done. We got my head of security, L Hefe reviews and color, but I'm not done. We got Mr. Tech Red himself, Trent Marshall coming too. Did you catch all of that? Did you catch all of that? Cause damn, man, that was rough. Let me run that back. Hold on. Wait. What we got here? Oh, Tech 702 is a channel member. Check you out, bro. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Actually, let me put the link in here for the people that are using an iOS device, because I know how Apple and Google don't play along. They don't play together well too. They don't play together too well. So I got to give you guys a link if you want to become a channel member if you're on an iOS device. But I got a link handy. So if you're watching on an Apple device and you want to become a member of the channel, hit the link I just pasted in the chat. That will sign you up for the membership. But as you can see, oh baby, I got a whole laundry list of people coming on the show tonight, and it's gonna be nuts. Yeah, might have some other folks stopping by. I don't know. But yeah, that's where we're at right now. I got a whole laundry list of people. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna start giving out links, and we'll see what happens. I don't know. I told them 8 o'clock or 7 p.m. Central, but you know what? Hey, I'm good to go now. Now, the fun thing about tonight is that I don't have an agenda. So this is a damn free-for-all. So it's basically going to be whatever they want to talk about, how they want to talk about it, when they want to talk about it. I don't know. I don't care. Like I said, my only objective is to break StreamYard tonight. I don't care what we talk about. That's irrelevant to me. I'm just trying to break StreamYard. I'm trying to break this thing. I'm trying to max this bad boy out. That's the plan, and I will win because I have an army behind me, and StreamYard ain't ready. The yard is not ready for your boy Viper. It's not ready. I am bringing the Vipe Nation to the stream tonight. I am not playing no games out here. We getting it done. Let me send these links real quick because your boy ain't playing no games. Bam. Are these links going out? Okay, yeah, the links are going out. I'm like, are they going out though? Let's see, who else? No. Oh yeah. Oh, gotta get her. Yep. Let me get her. But yeah, man, I'm trying to break this bad boy. I'm trying to break StreamYard. We breaking the yard out here. All right, so I got. Oh, let me if I can find. I gotta. You know what? I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find it in here. Let's see. Oh nope, that's not. Oh, StreamYard, man. No, Twitter be tripping. I'm about to search him then on Twitter. Boo. Actually, I know he's in here. Where you go? Where is Mr. T. Devane? Where is that dude at? I know he's in here somewhere because I just sent him the link like a week ago. Where'd he go? My Twitter DMs be so stacked. I'll be having to search for people. Like I'll be literally have to type in like a search thing to find people. It's kind of crazy. All right, we got T in the building. All right, got that link out. Okay. Oh, there. Okay, where's Zach at? Where are we on here? How y'all doing tonight though? How are you all doing, man? I'm surprised y'all not tired of me yet. Seriously, how can y'all not be tired of me, man? Y'all see my face every day now. I'm like your favorite soap opera at this point. Good Lord. this stuff is crazy what's going on. I've been live so many times in the past like month. It's literally bananas out here. It's bananas, man, bananas. But y'all keep coming back. Y'all keep coming back. So God bless you all for keep coming back, man. All right, I know somebody just ended the stream. Give me a second here. I need to find Dobo. Where is Dobo? Let me find Dobo real quick. Again, we find Dobo. Oh, that's not Dobo. There. Go back. There he is. I got him. All right, let's see if Dobo got his wig on deck tonight. He said he's gonna come here with a wig or something. I don't know. Like I don't know what's gonna happen tonight. It's gonna be crazy. All right. So let's see who's in there. Oh, yeah, baby. Let me bring in my head of security. Hey, favorite review. What's up, bro?
What's going on, man?
Bro, I'm trying to break StreamYard tonight. That's what's going on with me. What's going on with you, though?
Nah, I'm just chilling, man. It's it's a company holiday, so took the day off and had a little free time finally.
That's right, baby. That's right. Free my man El Jefe. Free my man Jefe.
You know how we do it, man. How's it going over there?
Bro. Man. You know me, man. I have been like live like every damn day. My whole next week is already booked. It's bananas, El Jefe. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, I can see that, man. That's how it is, though, man. I saw the schedule. Schedule's on fire. So, man, I mean, you're making moves, man. I'm proud. I'm proud to see this, man. It's great.
Yeah, man. The schedule's on fire, and I just added the Tech Ninja, so it's like +1 now. So yeah, man.
Oh, nice. That's what's up, man.
Your boy Viper getting it done, man. You know how we work. We work out here.
Yeah, I heard that, man.
How are things on your end, though?
Oh, I'm good, man. I'm surprised you haven't had Kevin on. I'm like 100 episodes. Kevin wasn't on.
He's been on a live stream before, but he's never been on the podcast.
Oh, okay, yeah, all right. That's cool, man. That's what's up, man. No, I'm doing all right, man. You know, just doing my thing. I decided I wanted to take a couple of days off because that top 5 was that represented a lot of work to make that top 5 happen behind the scenes. So I needed a couple of days to just chill out because that was rough, bro. Like, people don't understand how many earbuds I have to test. Like, it isn't like I just grab 5 earbuds and make a video.
Right.
It's that I go through like 25 sets of earbuds, test them all over like 3 or 4 days, and then shoot the video and then edit that video. Dude, it's work, bro.
That's work, bro, for real, man. But hey, that is a testament to your work ethic and your craft and how good you are. That's what's up, man. You're legit.
Yeah, so I just, it takes time, man. But now I'm like, let me just chill out for a couple of days because I got stuff ready to go. I just need to shoot the A-roll. I've got all the talking points written down and stuff, and yeah, man. So but I figured I'd take a couple of days off, man.
Hey, you deserve it, man. Well deserved. I mean, hey, since Jim from Review Room has abdicated his throne, it's basically you, Genki, and Antoine out there now, man. That's it. Like,
yeah. And I mean, there's some others out there as well, but I mean, really, it's up to us to kind of carry the torch.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's others, but you guys are the main ones, the main big dogs in the audio right now. It's y'all yard, so yeah, man, you gotta handle it, baby. Handle it. I know you got it.
Oh yeah, for sure, man.
That's what's up. That is what's up. Oh, we got the custom El Jefe shades on tonight. I see you over there. I see you.
Oh man, always, man.
Let me blow him up here. Yeah. They say you looking crimpy, El Jefe. They say you look crimpy out there, bro. That's what I'm talking about.
You know what time it is.
Hey, they know. El Jefe looking extra crimpy, bro. Got the custom El Jefe shade with the crimpy the cam stick going on. El Jefe is doing it big, y'all. He's doing it big.
Yeah, man. Just doing it different, but that's how we're rolling. This is the other camera though. I switched this one back. I'm using the SL2 right now. With the pancake what do you call it, 24 millimeter lens.
Okay.
Yeah, just doing a little bit different because I wanted to keep the what's it called, the M50, man. I still never, regardless of what I did, I never got around that 30-minute display shutdown. So yeah, man. So I'm like, either I got to keep touching the camera every 30 minutes, or I could just rock with the SL2 and not worry about it. So I'm just gonna rock the SL2 for live streams. I mean,
do what you gotta do. Oh, baby, we've been joined by the world's most accurate Samsung insider. Let me bring in the boy genius himself, Max Weinbach. What's up, bro?
Hey, I'm not much. I'm gonna.
Hey,
there we go.
What's up, dude?
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, and he brought the boy band here. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, did you get a haircut?
I got one a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. My hair was really long before that.
Yeah, I was like, man, I was like, your hair was getting long. I thought you were gonna start putting in a ponytail, start braiding it or something.
I considered it, but nah, I didn't do that. That would look weird.
No,
Mac be doing things with the hair, man. He be doing some interesting things with the hair.
Yep.
How you been, Mac?
I've been well.
Been well. So while I got you here, Max, our buddy Ross put out a tweet earlier this week about how the iPhones were not on his list for having 120 hertz. And then you just told me something earlier in the DM, Max. And why don't you elaborate on what you told me earlier?
No 120 hertz. Let me pull up the actual.
Oh, Mark isn't gonna be so mad. Oh man.
So basically, they had it, and the engineers got it mostly working. And then they had a meeting with executives recently, and the executives thought it was going to happen. Then the engineers told them, yeah, so there were about 20 tests, and the phones failed 3 or 4 of them, which was a little bit too much for them. So they said, basically, you got a week. Either perfect it or we're not doing it. So we'll know for sure next week, but probably not going to happen.
Probably not. All right. And let's add to the discussion by bringing in the world's greatest Apple journalist out here, Renee Ritchie. What's up, Renee?
Hey, man. How you? God, you look so pretty with that lens.
Renee, you're not doing bad yourself, man. Your lighting is like crispy, man.
Thank you.
Nice.
And I'm happy, man, that dropping that comparison video. So suave.
Oh man, that was I'm telling you, I was just telling Viper that was that represented so much work. I had to take a couple of days off. So
I love how Max like low key puts the Galaxy Note up on the Russian website for everybody to find.
That was a fun one. So what was funny, like a couple hours after that, the guy, the head of marketing of Samsung Europe followed me on Twitter. And I was just expecting a DM from him being like, Dude, you didn't have to do us like that. But
Like, it's not like we left an unsigned beta up on a website. Come on.
oh, they actually did that for years. That was fun.
So Renee, Matt just confirmed the report that Rolf put out on Twitter this week about how iPhone will not have a 120 hertz screen.
I mean, I love and hate pre-release iPhone stuff because everyone, they do all the rumors and then the videos come up going, you have to skip the next iPhone. And then like after it comes out, they're like, oh my God, it's the best iPhone ever. And I just, maybe it's shelter in place, but I'm so tired already and it's not even out yet. And like, I can't get Marquez to shoot in 24 frames per second, but he'll be angry if there's not 120 hertz on the.
Just a little bit.
Oh man, I was expecting it to be that that variable refresh, like what we got with the Pixel.
Adaptive.
But yeah, that's what I figured it was going to be. If anything,
Pixels is like low key garbage though. Like I'm in my house and I'm like I'm playing a game in 90 frames per second and like the sun goes behind a cloud and it drops to 60. And I know I can go into settings and stop that, but that's the shipping user experience.
Yeah.
And it's like a cloud. Like what?
Oh, it gets
And the
worse.
cloud moves and it goes back.
It gets
Right.
worse. This is a prototype Pixel 4. The display is absolutely horrible on it because when it gets dark, when it switches between 60 and 90 hertz, the colors change.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, that's one of the reasons Apple's not
Yep.
that keen on it because the color
Yeah.
management technology gets really wonky.
Calibration sucks with 120 hertz.
So there's
OnePlus has that issue.
So there's that Venn diagram. They got to get that balance. Like they want to maintain that color accuracy.
Well,
then
they
we
worked
kinda
for
can't
years
do
on that. Like they had a whole DCI-P3 pipeline, and
Yeah.
they're already up to Rec 2020 in the software.
Yeah, they don't want to go backwards on that now just to get refresh rate. I mean,
No.
the spec is nice, but I mean, is it worth it? I don't think so, man. I'm not on the refresh rate train for phones. I like it for my monitors, but for phones,
This
I mean,
is
one day
fun.
we'll be gaming at 240, and we won't even
All
think
right.
about it. But
Yeah.
like,
I mean, so I have a 240 hertz gaming monitor for my main PC.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
Really nice. No, but this phone is the Oppo Find X2 Pro. This has an incredible display. It's quad HD and 120 hertz.
nice.
And
All right.
calibration isn't bad. It's
All
like good calibration.
All right, Max. Let's be real for a second, though. Is a 120 hertz refresh rate on a phone that big of a deal, Max? Seriously?
It's better than 90, better than 60. Sure, why not?
Oh, Jesus. That wasn't a question, Max a
no,
million.
but
Come
you're
on, man.
asking a nerd, Viper. You're asking a nerd. Like you can ask like 80
Okay.
people, and they'll be like, "What's the refresh rate?" And you'll ask 20 nerds, and they'll be like, "It's a deal breaker, and if they don't do
Yeah.
it, my eyes will bleed." And
Max knows better,
So-
David. Max knows better.
I know. Okay, so when the S20 launched, I went with my dad to a Best Buy because I don't get early units from Samsung, and I showed him the S20, and I was like, "Okay, so this is not high refresh rate. This is high refresh rate." And he said, I asked him if he saw a difference, and he said the high refresh rate looked sharper, which basically meant less lag. He said he didn't care about it. It meant nothing, but it was nice. It's one of those things that when someone has it, it's nice to have. It makes it more enjoyable. Is it?
but
a
how
deal
many of us
breaker?
have gone
No.
like we've bought the expensive HDR TV back in the day, brought it home, significant other looks at it and goes, "What's the difference?" And you just want to fall down.
All right,
Yeah.
Trent. All right, Trent. We need a voice of reason right here, Trent. Bring in some voice of reason, man. And then he goes, Trent, what are you doing to me, man?
He wasn't ready.
He wasn't there.
Can you hear me?
There he is.
You must make me look bad in front of the wizard, Trent.
Hey, look, I was testing the camera. It was like, all right, I'm good to go. And then all of a sudden I look down and I look back up and it's just black.
It's Viper's new camera. It's making other cameras scared.
Yeah.
I don't have a new camera though. Steve.
The new lens.
So here I am with a $200 camera and a $100 lens.
But you got the face. I mean, some of us have to rely on technology.
Yeah.
The face for radio, sir.
Radio.
I got the face for 1850 print.
Oh man.
Oh man. All right, Trent. Give us your thoughts on a 120 hertz refresh rate.
I like it, but it's not exactly something that blows me away. As in, like when you first get it, it's cool. Then after about 2 days, you're just like, is it still at 120 hertz? Because I've been going back and forth between the 11 Pro and the and the Ultra.
Hmm.
And really, the only time I notice it is when I do like the games.
Well, Apple does weird things. They render their animations at 60 FPS. Android manufacturers don't. Sony does now. The Xperia 1 Mark II does, and that's why it looks. That's why they say fake 90 hertz because everything's being rendered at 60 FPS.
Because Steve would
Apple
throw the
renders.
phone at people's heads if they didn't hit 60 frames per second on like everything.
Yeah. So Android manufacturers don't care. So even on a 120 hertz phone, it's the animations are still 60 FPS. And at a 60 hertz phone, it's 30 FPS. So difference in operating system animation. If Android phones were rendered at 60 FPS all the time, like iPhones are, they'd probably look just as smooth.
The first time I met the Anantech people, I was at CES with the Nexus 1, and I was just going, why can't I scroll in Gmail? And they come over, they put it in developer mode, and they show that every cell is being repainted 3 times as it's trying to go through the scroll view.
Ooh.
I mean, they've done a lot of work on the graphics pipeline, but like Apple's done a lot of work on multitasking. They both started with different priorities, and then you got to fix everything you didn't bother to ship at the beginning.
No. And Android probably won't fix it for a while. I expect maybe Android 12 or 13 at this point.
That's when we'll get multitasking on an iPhone, well, multi-window on an iPhone.
Hey, good luck with that. Hey, we got Trenton in color. What's up, Trenton?
Nah, man, I don't know what happened to the webcam. It was on. I unplugged it, plugged it back in. Now it works again.
Hey, at least it worked, man. IT 101.
Right.
Man, I heard that.
So Renee, I haven't had a chance to watch your video yet, but I saw you put out a video explaining widgets. So
Yeah,
my question to you is, do we have an explanation for why we can't really like position the widgets on iPad anywhere we want? They're like,
Well, I can give you Apple's official explanation, or I can give you what the probable real explanation is.
let's hear it, baby. Let's hear it.
So the official explanation is that you folks asked for iPad OS and having a different experience. We provided you a different experience on iPad and iPhone. Be careful what you ask for. The real reason is that it took 2 years to get the new home screen experience on the iPhone, and they were all stuck at home for the last 3 months trying to finish it. And I wouldn't be surprised if the iPad version just comes along when they have time to finish it up.
14.2.
Yeah,
All right, let's
something.
bring in my man, Zach. Talk tech. What's up, Zach?
Just hitting those milestones.
Okay, Zach. What are
Nice.
we on here? Oh, you put a Travis on us.
Nice.
You put a Travis on us. Oh man.
Okay, no. So long story short, my wife bought this for me back in November of 2018, and of course, 2019 was a challenging year with all the health issues, and then finally surpassed it today. So
Hey, is that 3D printed? Because it looks pretty dope.
it is. Wow, way to go, stupid camera. I don't have a. Okay, there.
It prefers Street Fighter to you, Zach. It's
That's
quite-
right.
There we go. It's from Etsy or whatever you call it. It's the same
Yeah.
place that Travis got his. You can pick your color and away you go. Yeah.
Nice.
So anyway, there. Yeah.
Nice.
It's just a thin little, like there's a hair on it. Cool. But yeah.
Well, they threw in the hair as a bonus, man.
I think it,
Well,
I don't know.
well,
Yeah, man,
congratulations
congrats.
on hitting 5,000, man. Congrats, bro. That's
Thanks,
what's up.
man. Couldn't have done it without you guys.
Rocking
Appreciate
no
it.
milestone,
man.
baby. Rocking no milestone. My goodness. Woo.
Get it, man.
So we're gonna break StreamYard tonight. Is that the plan?
That's the plan, man. That is the plan. I'm all right. We are only 4 away, so that's the plan.
But Viper will not break KFAB. They're not going to do that.
No,
Man.
we're not. We're
But
not
shout out to everybody in the chat though, because we got a lot of people chilling with us right now, man.
That's right. 53 of them right now. What's happening, y'all? Thank you for
You're gonna break it, and then the StreamYard guys are gonna be like, no 1080p for you. Forget about it.
I wonder
We all
what
look better at 240 anyway. Well, not you guys, but I look better at 240.
I wonder when we'll ever get a 1080p on StreamYard. I doubt it though.
Hmm.
That's a lot of
I
bandwidth.
was gonna say it might be a bandwidth thing, man, because you saw how it was a couple weeks ago when StreamYard kept like bugging out on everybody. Like my stream was bugging out and Viper streams were bugging out. Like it was just weird for everybody. So, how do you guys remember we're all going real blurry?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Because Max is using all the internet. Just all of it.
I mean, at this point, I think I have like 20 phones turned on right now,
oh,
and
geez.
it's killing the bandwidth
That's
in
it?
my house.
Just 20. That's it.
That's it?
That's it.
Well, it's making popcorn. You've got the kernels near it. They just go pop, pop, pop as the phone's turning.
I will, by the way, gold flip. It is so nice.
Oh, now you flexing. Look at that. Hold on. Let me enlarge you real quick.
Is that an Escobar flip phone?
I was about to
At
ask.
this point, basically, I had to import this thing from Korea because they won't launch in the US.
Oh,
Is it a
right.
BTS flip? Is it a BTS flip?
I still have mine too.
Oh, look at Trent.
Nice.
Look at the flex by Trent out here. Oh my God, the
Nice.
flexing is real on the streets tonight, y'all.
When
Yeah.
you
This flexing.
Okay, but
Oh wait. Come back to Mac. Oh my Lord, now
Hey.
that's a flex. Oh my Lord, what is
where's
that
my
here?
other foldable
Hey,
phone?
let them screw around and make a black pink phone, and I'm all over it.
Yo,
You want a Heart Foundation phone?
Oh,
Yo,
Samsung has official skins now for the Z Flip in Korea.
I just want to know, is Max, are you accumulating those because you think COVID's going to reduce us to a barter economy? And you want to be prepared for the post-apocalyptic future?
Hey, I'm stocking up on alcohol and cigarettes.
It was toilet paper before, now it's flip phones.
Yes. No, I just really liked the Flip, and I like the 3 colors, so why not? I won't do this for the Flip 5G because that's excessive.
Just
You have to have one for each
All
G.
right, here you go, Max.
Wait, where we go? Where
It's doing the mirror.
Now I have to grab the notes and
Oh, Lord, what is happening here?
S20s.
What is? Oh, you should have started trading. You should
Another
have started.
S20. OnePlus 7 Pro over here.
It's like
All
a
right,
Verizon pop.
calm
It's like a
down, man.
Verizon pop-up store.
Calm
I
down,
have
Mac. Calm
2
down.
OnePlus 8 Pros.
Calm down, Mac.
I have more on my desk too.
Calm.
I'm just
Mac,
I really
grabbing
like
whatever.
the phone, so I bought this stuff.
I'm gonna need you to calm down. I'm about to bring a lady in this room. I need you to calm down.
Just
First world
grabbing
problems
whatever-
right here.
Hi guys.
What's up?
My-
All right, you all. We got to bring in Miss Project the 9 to 5. We got to bring in Red Romina. Hey, Romina, how you doing?
Hello.
Hello. Well, thank you for joining the party tonight, Romina.
It most certainly is a party. I had no idea. I would have brought guacamole.
Oh, from Mexico, because I watched your Mexico 3.5 minute. Was it Cabo? Whatever it was.
Cabo. Yeah. I went to Cabo.
I watched that. My wife said we should go. Oh, that's right. We can't.
Mm,
But it was nice to look at.
Not right now, but
know.
maybe
yeah. My
Sunday.
brother would DJ down there
Good
quarterly.
Lord. Good Lord, Mac.
Oh God, he got him on his foot and he broke his foot. Did you break your foot, Max?
Max, what is going on over there?
I have about like at a bare minimum 25 phones. I just tried to pick up as a brick.
He tried to call himself, and then this whole cell network went down.
Why
Yes.
is this happening?
Amina has so many
came
questions.
in, guys. I
It's like-
just came in.
What did I walk in on?
It's a nerd show, Romina. It's all good. Oh, speaking of things, Romina, how far are you on your Star Trek Exodus?
Ooh. I guess I'm a little bit past the halfway point.
Ooh, wow, okay.
I can get you exact numbers
Does
though.
that put
'cause
you?
it's
Does that
no
put you
idea.
in DS9 or where does that put you?
Yeah. So
Okay.
I am currently on. Let's see.
You're watching like all the series.
Yeah. So I'm in Deep Space Nine and Voyager because they both aired at the same
Right.
time.
Right.
Yeah, I'm actually quite a bit past the halfway point. Let's see. My current progress. Let's see. I've got 8 days, 1 hour, and 32 minutes left.
Wow.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Have the cast started fighting each other yet? That's how I measure this. When the cast start getting really, really catty with each other. Like
So
Kirk
you say-
won't talk to Spock anymore.
So you say you have 8 days left. So how much content is it in its totality? Like how many days, years, whatever?
So total time is 23 days, 20 hours, and 46 minutes.
So if you watch 15 days, damn, wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Nah, dude, it's not for the faint of heart. That's why I give Romina so much respect. I've done the same thing 3 times, and it's a fun journey.
Okay.
It's a fun journey, and if you can make it through the original animated series, you know,
Yes.
massive respect, because that's like the Scooby-Doo version of Star Trek, and it's crazy. It's crazy.
Measure of a Man is still my favorite all-time Star Trek episode.
Yeah.
That's I think that was season 2. Might have been 1. I can't remember.
I honestly don't say this just lightly, but I really mean it when I say that it's changed my life for the better. The first when I first signed up for this, I kind of had the idea that I would be into Star Trek just because of the other stuff that I'm into. And also, I don't know if you guys know, but so the reason that I got into Star Trek is because even though I had actually seen some of the animated series in my childhood, because one of my best friends growing up, her sister was like a huge, like she was totally into Star Trek, like magnets on the fridge, like totally into it. And so whenever I hung out with her, I got a little bit of Star Trek culture growing up through that, right? But I never actually sat down and watched any of it, like in its completion. And for some reason, I ended up seeing Galaxy Quest in theaters.
So good.
It's such a good movie. Such a fun movie.
It is
By
one
Grabthar's
of my
Hammer, it's a good
favorite
movie.
movies of all time. It's one of my favorite movies ever. I was at a convention with one of my best friends, and I was geeking out over some like Galaxy Quest stuff, because it's weird to see like Galaxy Quest memorabilia, because it's
Look,
such
Mom,
a weird
Snape's
like
a Klingon.
yeah, it's such a weird little thing. It's like a tiny like pocket in pop culture. And so I saw it and I was like geeking out about it. And then my friend started talking about Star Trek. And I was like, oh, I've never seen Star Trek. He's like, what? I would have thought you would have like been a huge Star Trek fan because you love Galaxy Quest. It's basically a Star Trek movie. And I was like, it is?
Galaxy Quest is the Star Trek movie we never got, but I mean, that's
Yeah.
not to say that any of the movies are bad. Sorry, continue. Go.
Sure. No, I mean, I agree with that. And now looking back, like being more knowledgeable about the whole Star Trek universe, I'm just like, wow, I was an idiot. I was I was in love with this thing without even knowing like the iceberg that was underneath. It was like this just massive thing, and I had no idea, which also I think speaks as a testament of just how great Galaxy Quest is as a film, because without even being aware of the culture behind Star Trek or even knowing anything about Star Trek really, aside from like surface level stuff, I was a huge fan of the movie, of it as a standalone piece.
So what's the most boring way you could describe Star Trek?
Oh no. You know, that tweet is going viral. Someone just texted me 10 minutes ago. A screenshot. Somebody shared a screenshot on like one of his Facebook friends shared a screenshot of my tweet. They just sent me a screenshot of their Facebook. I have no idea who that person is, and they're sharing a screenshot of my tweet on Facebook. And I'm like, why is this happening?
Cruising through space, karate chopping rocks.
So there's a channel on YouTube called Joe Blow Movies or Joe Blow Videos. It might be movies. It's JOBLO. They have a series called What the F Happened to This Movie or This Actor. They did a whole thing. It's like 22 minutes long on Galaxy Quest and how different writers from Star Trek actually helped on it. And there are different plot lines in Galaxy Quest that were supposed to be used on Star Trek, both original series and Next Generation. And then how that movie role led to Tim Allen doing Buzz Lightyear and everything. So if you get a chance to watch that, it's a really good watch there on YouTube.
So Remy,
That's
here's the
cool,
important question. Are you going to watch Quantum Leap and then as he leaps into Enterprise, keep watching, and then as he leaps into NCIS New Orleans, just keep watching to see if he ever leaps home?
Sure.
That show ended so bad. That show ended so badly, the way they did that show. Such potential. But Picard is a horrible show, so don't bore yourself with that.
I mean, you know, I started this trek, if you will, for lack of a better word, in the end of 2017. So I actually started in December of 2017, and this is where I'm at right now. And I've been watching almost every single day some kind of Star Trek content since 2017.
That is
Wow,
some
your content
serious
thing.
dedication.
That's dedication.
Damn.
I couldn't even do that, and I'm a
Yeah.
Star Trek
Viper
nerd.
just did Buffy and Angel, so I mean, like you're right up there, man.
No, I did Buffy. I haven't done it. Well, I started
Oh,
watching
okay.
it, but
Are you kidding me? When Viper watches a show, it's a weekend event.
Yes.
Breaking Bad, we didn't hear from him for 2 days. It was crazy.
oh yeah. Especially
Viper
when
came out of that.
He just kept tweeting, "Say my name, say my name." I'm like, what's going on?
Viper came out of that going, "I'm gonna buy a Winnebago and start doing this." So here we go. Like it's just
no.
No,
No, but the best is when like Netflix unleashes the new shows like usually 10 to 13 hours, and I'm just done for the week. I'm like, yep, I'll see y'all on Monday.
no, I remember
I got
when
Bay, I got my iPad. See you Monday.
Yeah.
Oh.
I remember when Viper was going through Breaking Bad, and I kept giving them those hints on Gus, and he was like, "I don't know, man." I'm like, "Just wait."
Yo, Gus was a boss, man. Whew.
Yeah,
That's
for
a bad
sure.
man.
Yeah, dude.
So, Romina, I'm curious, like, as a person who likes to travel like you do, when do you think you'll feel safe traveling after we get past all of this stuff?
You get past the stuff.
Romina's face.
When we have spaceships, I don't know.
Call it the Rona.
When Elon Musk has his stuff together. I don't know. So when it comes to the virus itself, I feel relatively safe. As far as the pandemic itself, I feel safe. I know that other people don't feel safe. So I'm actually at home every day, all day. I really don't go out unless I'm going to the grocery store or something important like to eat. So I've just been doing the whole lockdown thing. I'm just like, oh, well, this is what they told me to do in March. So I'm just committing for the rest of my life. But as far as like my own personal fears, I'm not afraid of it. I feel relatively good and safe. But as far as the infrastructure and how the world works, I'm a little bit scared of traveling right now. First of all, a majority of airplanes have just been stuck at the airport for a few months. I don't know how that's going to affect the airplane.
Yeah.
So that freaks me out a little bit. Also, I don't know about you guys, but like after the first 2 months, like when I actually stepped out of my front door for the first time, I didn't know how to use my key. Like I was trying
You're
to
like
lock
the person
my
coming
front
out of the
door.
bunker, right? Like the sun
Yeah.
feels weird on your face. It's like
Right.
too bright outside. The air's
Yeah.
thinner than you remember, and like you look around to see if the animals in the forest have retaken the streets.
Precisely. That was me when I was trying to. I was like locked, and I was like, "What is happening right now?" I mean, if I'm having trouble like remembering how to lock my front door, I can only imagine like someone trying to remember how to pilot a plane or something. So it's more of me and my trust issues with humanity than it is with me like fighting the virus.
I can definitely
That's
attest to
mainly what I'm afraid of.
Yeah,
most.
issue with trust issue with humanity. I can definitely attest to that. There are people outside wearing a mask with their nose out. Like,
Yes.
what are you doing?
It's like wearing your pants around your knees. What's the matter with
what
you
are
people?
doing? Like,
Hey,
no.
that was cool at one point.
No, but it depends how you get.
I was gonna say it's like putting your underwear on, but leaving your thing hanging out. Come on, man.
And Zach and I have Medicare, so like tests and treatment are free, and I'm still like afraid to go outside. I don't want the stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, if you saw the things I saw when I was in for surgery and everything, it was I mean, they don't mess around. Like I barely stepped onto the hospital property and like, where's your mask? And I'm like, it's right here.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
I had to take my wife for a procedure a couple of weeks ago. She has like a quarterly procedure for her medical treatments that she needs every week. And as soon as you get to the lot, it's like you shouldn't even get out of your car without one on.
Yeah.
And you can't set foot inside the hospital. They have a whole wash station and like the whole thing at the front door, and you have to like fully like wash up and go in, and then you have to get through the scanners, and then you're on your way in and stuff. And I could basically just like drop her off, and then I had to cut. Like I immediately had to leave. And then they were like, all right, we'll call you when she's ready. And then they bring her all the way outside. Dude, it was a trip. I was like, wow, all right.
Brie Larson was saying they're going to have to CGI people like touching each other on the shoulders for movies because the actors, unless they've been quarantined for 2 weeks, can't even touch each other when they start filming again. They're going to like hold their hand out and then put it together by CG.
Oh my gosh.
This is mess. This is crazy, man. This is the mess, man. Like, I don't even know, dude.
You know what's crazy? I really don't even have that much fear anymore. Like, if anything, I just risk manage.
We know why you don't have fear. We've seen the computers you handle. We know. we know.
But even then, like, because I talk to people and I have the whole logic thing going on. So, you come in contact with people that are like, put on your mask, and you're like, okay, I have my mask on, but are you still wearing that same mask that's disposable from like 7 days ago? And then you see the light bulb go off in their head and you're like, oh, like just different stuff. And then like I I tweeted earlier. It was kind of a joke, but this was like something I was really thinking about. And Renee Ritchie, he had tweeted, and I was like, man, what about those people who are still,
such a jerk.
licking the envelopes? Because I was thinking that because I'm like,
Yeah, my response was nope.
I'm like, okay, so what are the chances that the mail that I've opened over the past couple of months that, I totally forgot that people still lick envelopes. That's still a thing.
My mail carrier sneezed and then wiped his face with his hand and then delivered my mail. And with no mask. And I'm
Okay,
like,
hold on.
I hate this province.
It's like, okay, Quebec. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Sorry, Renee, but
Yeah.
I know. You have Canada and then Quebec. We're distinctly dumb about COVID.
Sometimes I shake my head, especially at some of the statements by your glorious premier out there, and for those of you that don't know, that's like a governor.
Yeah.
Okay, basically, yeah. So I don't know how so Ontario and Quebec are the most quote unquote infected, I guess, because of the density, right?
But their governor was crazy pants, and he's so scared of this, he's making rational decisions. That's the thing. It scared this man sane. And in Quebec, they're like, yeah, we'll just send kids back to school to build herd immunity.
Did the kids actually go back? Did the kids actually go back?
No,
to school?
they did. They started to. They started getting sick, so he pulled them again.
That's the whole thing that just boggled my mind about the whole situation. We have been sheltered in place for 3 months. Nothing has changed as far as advancements to fight the virus. There's no vaccine, no treatment, no nothing. But yeah, we're reopening. Like, what do you think has changed in the past 3 months? Nothing. And they wonder why cases are spiking again. Like, oh my God, people. Where did the common sense go? Did we just lose it altogether in 2020?
Yes.
Like, wow.
Yep.
Ugh.
I mean, so here's like the catch-22 of all that. Regardless of what was going to happen, the cases were going to spike because just naturally, when you have people indoors, they're not going to hospitals anyway. But it's like this whole mix of, there's the freedom thing, and then there's the whole, it's like this weird notion of people out there, not trusting doctors, not trusting the government. I haven't seen any symptoms. The only way I'm going to experience it is if I see it myself. And like,
well, don't you know, Trent, the smartest people are in the comments section on Facebook and on Twitter. There's so many goddamn doctors.
It wasn't
out there.
on Adult Swim. I'm not going to believe it.
Right. And then like, I hate to say this like this because it's kind of messed up, but like even like the politician, I think it was like Herman Cain or somebody who was like, yeah, we should reopen. And then he caught it. And then like now it's on his Twitter that, prayers for so-and-so. And I'm just like,
oh man,
I want to laugh right now, but I still feel wrong for laughing.
I want to quickly change the subject because this involves Renee.
I was going to talk about this. Yeah.
Viper, you want to talk about this? Okay, so
we're
Viper,
going to talk about this. Yep.
Please bring up the picture. All right.
Oh, yeah.
That right there, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the greatest cuisines you could have here in Canada. It's called poutine, or Renee, pronounce it for me again.
Poutine, yeah.
Poutine. Okay.
Is that? Oh, I see it now. It's
Okay,
just
so
very saucy.
You got fries, French fries, chips, whatever you want to call them. You've got cheese curds, not cheese, cheese curds, and in this particular poutine, chunks of Montreal smoked meat, and then smothered in gravy.
Awesome.
Now, it's funny when I retweeted the picture from Gloria the other day on Twitter, and you said you mentioned cheese curds. That she was like, "No, don't you dare put cheese curds in there."
Oh,
No,
she said
cheese-
don't. I thought she said don't. I thought she said put cheese curds, not regular cheese.
Oh,
Yeah,
maybe-
not
maybe.
shredded cheese. Shredded
okay.
cheese or something that you get in Michigan or something. I think.
I'm glad that you guys explained that because when I first saw that, it looked like some ham got into a fight with an apple pie, and I was just like,
An apple pie.
I was like, what? Did someone just shove a bunch of ham into an apple pie and say, "Here you go"?
All right.
So if you want an authentic poutine, go to Quebec. There's an awesome restaurant called Dunn's. They do all sorts of stuff like this. This comes from a place here in Calgary called Alberta King of Subs, and the previous owners came from Quebec, and so they threw in, like, it's basically the only place in town here in Calgary where you can get like the next best thing at Quebec. But anyway, I just wanted to point that out for our American friends. I know you guys are celebrating all the great things about America tomorrow, but you really
So the thing is, like, bars are open till like 3 a.m. here, and then the poutine place is 24 hours across the street. So they get tons of business, and that soaks up a ton of bar.
Yeah.
I've done the clubbing in Montreal, and this is the best thing at 3 o'clock in the morning. Let me tell
All
you.
right. I got to ask Romina, since you travel all over the world, Romina, have you ever had this?
Oh yeah, I love poutine.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, and the drinking age is 18 in Quebec. So like,
Yeah, there you go.
Oh boy. Oh man. Oh man. Okay.
Yeah, we have something. We have something similar in California. I don't know if they have it around the country, but it's basically some of the taco spots you can get what they call carne asada fries, and it isn't cheese curds, but you still get, it's basically French fries, and they throw a bunch of Monterey Jack cheese, and you can get your meat of choice. It could be al pastor, carne asada, carnitas, whatever you want, and then they put like guac, sour cream, and like pico de gallo or hot sauce or whatever.
There's a place here called Bar Burrito that does that. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's awesome. But I've had poutine as well because I had it when places were open in San Francisco, but it was amazing. Like I was like legit like.
Cafe Max keeps trying to do poutine, and people just keep filing radar as saying expected behavior, better poutine. How can you make like a good phone and bad poutine? It's just get your priorities straight.
That's right. Jeez, man.
Hey, Mac. About the Fold 20, have we yet confirmed that front display is going to be larger than the first generation? Or are we still waiting for? It is.
Have you seen the Ice Universe like sketch of it?
I have not. No.
Basically, most of the front screen is most of the front is screen, and then the inside has a hole punch in like the right half in the center.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's weird, but it makes sense when you think about the camera placement internally.
If they put the hole punch the whole way through, you could carry it on a carabiner.
That is true.
That'd be fun.
Innovating.
That,
Why don't you ask him what you really want to know, Viper? And that's will DJ Code be back? That's what you care about the most. Like you're like hole punch, whatever. Is DJ going to be back?
Hey, I'm just saying, man. They need to free my man DJ, man. I'm just saying.
He's gone. No more events for DJ.
Oh, that's so terrible.
Or at least no more events being the main guy. He might show up to do smaller things.
I'm okay with that. Just let him out. Let him loose.
Man, that dude had a booming voice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. When every time we talked about the Gallup.
It was funny. I went to the Note 10 event, and I think so. It was raining that day, so every like 20 minutes, every phone in the audience would get a flash flood warning. So right when DJ Co came out, everyone got a flash flood warning. Every phone went off at the same time. Then when the CEO of Microsoft came out, every phone went off.
Oh man!
And in between everything, and then when they brought us back to the demo area, every 10 minutes, every phone would go off, and that's like, 150, 200 phones. Plus,
Alex knows what's
else.
up. Memoji DJ Co. They could do it if they wanted. They have the technology.
Right.
They could.
So when are we going to admit that MM Wave is not a real thing?
It's real. It's just very sparse, but it's definitely real.
I'm still saying it's going to be WiMAX. It's going to be this year's WiMAX. It'll end up being like in sports arenas while everyone else is cruising on sub 9.
I don't know. Verizon seems pretty committed, so I don't know, Renee. I don't know.
Just because they're committed doesn't mean it's a good idea.
Or that it works.
They could be investing in a terrible technology just to invest in a terrible technology. They're too far to just say, you know what, this is terrible. We're going to back out. They're going to do it whether it sucks or not.
I don't think it's terrible. I don't know if they thought it through when they first implemented it, because they just can't have it by itself. They have to implement it with the rest of the 5G spectrum to make it a whole network. So, and
they literally they need to do it like T-Mobile. T-Mobile has millimeter wave and sub 6 in New York.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Right. They're going to have to like integrate it with the rest of the 5G network because, I mean, you got to. I mean, you just can't have it by itself because it's not enough range for it to run by itself as an independent network.
And then it starts to rain and doesn't work at all.
That's true.
Yeah, that kind of reminds me of DirecTV when it first came out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
Satellite.
Hello.
Oh, look at Bender too with the cinematic lighting. What's up, man?
No, I mean, I'm just trying to match,
This is very
looking
dramatic.
so crispy.
Yeah.
I feel like you're about to reveal something very serious.
Right, spit it out, man. Spit it out.
Wait, are you and Trenton in the same room?
He's on the other side of the partition over there.
Is that going to be the big reveal? Did I ruin it?
Yes, you did.
Oh, God, you're going to zoom back and like that. We're in the same room the whole time.
On this episode of All Stuff Mysteries.
Yeah, for real. You got to get the
I agree with Juan. MM Wave is
underlighting.
for.
Hey, Renee, were you here last Friday night?
I feel like yes, but it could be that I'm still here from last Friday.
Okay, I don't remember if I asked you or not, but what did you think about WWDC 2020?
I liked it. I thought the keynote was well shot. I think the sessions were really well delivered. I love that they put like little Easter eggs in every one of their tables. I thought that was really cool. I think a lot of the sessions were really informative. I'm happy they didn't do the hardware because it was too much stuff already, and they can drop press releases all July if they want to.
Pretty much.
So yeah, I thought it came off. I didn't get everything I wanted, but you got your picture-in-picture, so the world is happy.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think it was funny because we were infecting hardware all the way up to like the week before, and then we got the leak that
Broke my heart, man.
I know, man. El Jefe looking for those AirPods Studios, man. I know.
Yeah, Apple's like, why do they keep expecting hardware? What do we do? Like, why? Stop that.
Man. I was heartbroken.
I know one thing, El Jefe. When those AirPods Studios do drop, they're going to change the game just for the fact that they can hot swap between all of your Apple devices, not just two.
Yeah, no, it'll be cool,
all
man.
of them, man.
I'm less excited for that as I am more excited for them to do the tricks that the AirPods Pro do.
Right.
Oh, the spatial audio.
Well, not even that, but yes, that as well. But just having what I like is the adaptive audio. Some people hate it. There's people in the audio community who hate the adaptive audio. I like it. I personally like that. I think it's great. Now, it's not for me, it's not perfect for everything, but if I'm just, moving around, taking care of business, doing stuff, it's perfect for that sort of stuff.
So can I ask you something? Because like to me, the big reveal with this is they have a 10-core audio processor in your ear, and they just showed that they can update that with new features, which I don't think is that common in the audio industry. Like you buy AirPods Pro last year, and then this year they give you spatial audio, and theoretically next year they could do something else because they got a whole computer in there. And I think that's turning your ears into computers.
Well, it depends.
They don't have good silicon though. I mean, they're going to give you a product and that's going to be the product until you get the next one.
Yeah, some of the higher end ones, they do firmware updates. You get some added features, some fixes. Usually it's bug fixes. But I haven't seen one yet. There was supposed to be one from Soundcore that when they announced it, it was supposed to have ambient sound. And then, we're like almost a year later and they never did it. And they were supposed to push it.
Max is going to hack Doom onto his, but I mean, most normal people aren't going to.
No, I mean, Google said they're doing Pixel drops with new features for Pixel Buds.
Yeah,
but they didn't fund their chip for it. They disbanded that whole group, and I'm super cranky about it.
Google's weird.
They are weird,
slightly.
They poach all these really good silicon engineers. They give them 3 months and they disband the division, and then they're like, maybe we'll work with Samsung on something. Like, shut up, you're Google.
Samsung's not even doing custom cores anymore.
I know.
Samsung
I don't
would just
understand.
be a fab for them. They'd be a fab with like custom, like the stock ARM cores. It's useless.
Do we even know what's happening with a possible 4A or 5 or anything like that? I mean, besides what John said. What?
Kind of.
Kind of.
I know a little.
Hey, Gabriel! Shout out to Gabriel for the super chat. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you, man.
Max, what do you
Gabriel.
know?
They lost the keys. They lost the keys. They need to go find them. Open the garage. Get those phones out.
Yeah, look, and Juan is right though, because OnePlus added Dolby to the Bullet Z, and that makes them some. They're a great value as it is, and it's like I think that's kind of cool. For me personally, I like getting some updates. Sometimes they make things better. I know the which one's got a huge improvement? The Sony, the 1000 XM3 earbuds, their call quality initially was terrible. And after I think the second or third update, I did my microphone test, which I put out in my video when I did the comparison video, and people were shocked at the microphone quality for the Sony XM3s after the updates. And I'm like, dude, it's really good now. They weren't good at first, but they fixed it. So that's I think for bug fixes, it's really good. I don't know, adding features. I mean, Apple doing that is pretty dope. So it'd be kind of cool to see other people
machine learning
like
on your headphones is going to be awesome,
dude. I'm telling you, man. Some people don't like it, but I personally do like it.
No, like imagine we're not too far away from it. Learning how you speak and then using that to adjust the microphone, and or like learning measuring your ear canal, and you're using that to dynamically adjust how it's bouncing the sound off. Like all of that stuff is once you run that stuff on the device, it's amazing.
Yeah, and like I said, I think it's cool. I like experiencing it. I'm I like to consider myself a very open-minded person because I like that stuff, but there's still something to be said for the analog audio experience that I love. I was just experiencing that before I came on the stream, so that's there's something about analog as well to be said. But I love both, man. I'm excited for the way things
What's
are
the
moving
guy
forward.
with those pogo phones who said like the only true audio experience is to have 2 farm-sized speakers and you're sitting in the middle of the lake?
Come on, man.
No, I forget the guy who keeps yelling that sound isn't good enough, and he made his own pogo player or something.
No, I'm not. I haven't heard of
That
that.
famous musician. Yeah. Oh, like,
I
he
got to
just-
check that out.
Wasn't that a huge bust?
Yes, but Neil, was it Neil Young? I might have been Neil Young. I forget.
Oh, that's wild.
Was the commercial kind of like I don't like speakers, so I made my own. Viper knows.
I don't like
Viper knows.
speakers, so I hired I hired Bruce Springsteen to just stay in the extra room of my house and play when I want.
start, Zach.
Play,
Don't
Bruce.
Don't you
play,
start,
Bruce.
Zach. Don't you start.
I can't start. We're trying to get Lou on the show. Remember?
Don't you start. But like I agree with El Jefe. I mean, it's cool when you have like a pair of earbuds and like they can add features after you buy them. I mean,
Yeah.
nobody knew that the AirPods were going to get update for professional audio, and they're even updated. They even added a battery management feature in iOS 14 for the
Yeah.
AirPods too. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, for sure.
that's $250 well spent for me. Romina, you got that cup in your hand. It reminds me of that 100-day tea challenge or 100,000 tea challenge on TikTok. What happened with that, Romina? I thought you were going hard with that. What happened with that?
China was spying on me.
Oh.
And that's the tea.
That's right.
Okay, all right.
Speaking of, have you guys heard about the stuff about TikTok and the amount of data that's
Yeah.
Oh
transferred?
my god! I was talking to Till DeleteScape, who does a bunch of teardowns. Apparently, do any of you know what Exposed is on the Android modding side? It basically let you live patch the app while you're running it. Well, TikTok basically runs its own root super user, Exposed, and a bunch of other stuff on the app for just the app on Android phones. So it's basically running like it's just really not. It's sketchy, very sketchy.
I mean, but we've always had questions about TikTok pretty much since it first came out. I mean, it's owned by a Chinese company. There were questions there. So none of this stuff should be surprising to anybody, really.
Yeah.
I've
We will
never
make them
downloaded
advanced
the app.
video app, and they will spy on themselves.
I have a phone
Yeah.
specifically for watching TikTok just because I have extras, and why not?
Wait, no, I imagine Max has a phone just for playing TikTok and another phone with the camera on it that he uses to remote view the phone that's playing TikTok.
I'm just wondering because if there's so many security issues with TikTok, like I only run it on my iPhone, so you'd think that it would have gone through the proper screening process with the App Store. That's why I question.
But it's
If there's-
server side. It's like you can
Yeah.
screen the binary, but they can't screen always what they're doing on the server side.
I've heard a lot of sketchy stuff Facebook does server side
Yeah.
on iPhone. I don't know how true this is, and I don't know. Apparently, they use 0 days to like steal microphone data on iPhones.
Yeesh.
Oh,
That's
that's
the
right.
whole- apparently,
They did abuse the background audio API to stay active when they were supposed to be shut down. They were doing that for a while.
One is the voice of reason, right there.
Yeah, he said-
Or
he said,
just don't
Don't
TikTok?
TikTok, right? He said, "Don't TikTok."
You can't stop me, Juan.
I mean, that's what Romina did. Romina's like, I'm done. We're done here.
I was reading I can't remember where I read the article. Anyway, it was something about how like your first few you'll get like hundreds of views and and that's how they kind of bait you. And all I could think back was like when I put my first couple up there and I'm like, wow, 1,000 views and I can't even get this on YouTube sometimes. And then Viper joined recently, like a couple weeks ago. And he's like, how come my videos don't do this well? And I'm like, that's how they get you, dude. That's how they
Yeah, man.
Yeah. And now Zach is Booty Ratchet, but he doesn't know what to do with the fame.
I was about to start doing some dances. No, nobody wants to see that.
I mean, I hit a pretty good golf shot.
I saw that. That was awesome. You came out of frame and just Happy
dude.
Gilmore did. It was awesome.
I loved it. It was
Yeah.
great.
I mean,
we gotta get El Jefe on there doing El Jefe dance on TikTok.
Oh,
Right.
Happy dances.
No, I'll just post the GIF, man. I can't be doing that and hurt myself, man. I can't be doing
He's
that.
got headphones to review.
That's right, man. This is a full-time thing, man.
Oh man, Max could do that thing. You know, like where they like switch outfits, like they push something down another. He could do that with phones.
Oh, God.
He just
That
put
would
one
be-
phone down, put the other phone down to another phone.
Choose your phone.
Which phone do you prefer? Boom, 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 boom. Like dominoes.
I have a lot of options for that.
Yeah.
I could even just switch between the colors. I have like, where's the other one?
Did you get the pink BTS one or
Oh,
purple?
man.
Whatever.
No, nah. I did
man.
not. The S20 Plus. If it was a good, all right. So I don't like the logo on it. That heart logo on the camera looks stupid to me. Kind of hate that. And also the S20 Plus. I have 2 of them already, so I don't need a third. And it's just kind of a disappointing phone all around. The color's nice.
Viper, is it true
this
that
close.
Travis is waiting for Greg to leave before he shows up tonight?
Most likely.
right.
Well, apparently, Greg is off tonight. He's doing his own thing. So
Oh, good for Greg. I don't know what he's up to, but
I think it's a day night or something you got going on. So, yeah.
Oh, that's right. He has a significant other. He has an actual life outside of YouTube.
What?
No, I mean, just said it all nonchalant, like, oh yeah, he has a significant other.
Yes, he has a social life.
Yes, he does.
all I know is he low sweep the hell out of Travis this morning.
Hey, what you talking about?
Did you see that tweet that he posted where he was like, "I'm applying for the
Oh yeah,
for the Mac Mini
Right,
developer
I thought it,
one," and then you
Oh
you
my
look into the
God.
picture and it says, "What's the name of your application or whatever?" Hashtag cancel Travis.
I saw that. Those two are fools, man. They crazy.
Dude, that's hilarious, man.
That was the best thing I saw all morning. I was like, no one wins the day except for that post.
So maybe he's out just trying to get Travis's drive-through order right.
Maybe.
But
It's amazing.
going back on the whole security thing, like, I don't even know anymore. Like, I don't know whether to care or not to care. I've even gotten to the point to where it's like, all right, you spy on me, you see some shit. I mean, everybody's probably already seen it already. Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I mean, what is there more to expose in 2020 that hasn't already been exposed?
I'm just waiting for the alien invasion. Like we've had confirmation that the UFOs
No,
exist.
COVID kills them. Didn't you see the movie, Zach? That's the whole point of COVID.
Wow.
Is that the aliens can't take it.
Wow.
Oh man,
mean,
where's my
War of the
tinfoil?
Worlds, man. They trained us.
Where's
I
my
mean,
tinfoil?
I've been waiting for this alien invasion my entire life. You're telling me that when they finally get here, they're gonna die?
Speaking of,
COVID,
today's
yep.
Tom Cruise's birthday.
Listen. When the aliens come, though, I'm fighting Jeff Goldblum.
Aliens to Tom Cruise. That is
what are you talking about, Tom Cruise?
He did the World of Worlds movie.
Yeah.
that's true.
You know
Like
what I'm
the
looking forward
remake.
to?
The remake. Yeah.
You know
He's
what's the
done a
best thing?
lot of alien stuff.
Yeah,
Tom Cruise does it all, and I love him for it.
the best.
What if
thing,
it's like
man.
that movie where they need to make a political scandal, so they accuse someone of being a Russian spy, and at the end of the movie, it's actually a Russian spy. So like you're like, yeah, privacy doesn't matter, but you really are the spy.
What,
You know, that's how
Salt?
they find you. No, but Kevin Costner movie a long time ago.
Oh,
Kevin Costner, Mimi Rogers.
I think I thought Canuthi posted something on Twitter earlier today about not caring about TikTok buying
Yeah.
and whatnot. He's like, I mean,
Canusi
I
He's
don't
always
care about
perfect.
kids.
Canusi has pizza to make. He doesn't care about anything.
no, man. Canupsi is a unique character that he kind of marches to the beat of his own drum, and I respect that 100%, man.
Yeah,
He's doing
like
his thing.
Yeah, like I responded earlier. I was like, I only really care about like the kids who don't know. Like,
Yeah.
pretty much, if you're an adult, you should already educate yourself on the ways of the world. But for someone who's like, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like they don't know. They're just clicking on it, just to click on it, and that kind of like goes back to the whole like Shane Dawson thing. And I watched that, and I was like, oh man.
come on, Max, you gotta do it right. If you're gonna throw something like that, you gotta be like Kobe.
No, Max
Okay.
is tossing phones, man.
Yeah.
Nothing but net. Nothing but net.
God.
Why does another phone have to die?
I had a Vivo Nex 3 5G, and it's completely useless since FunTouch OS is completely useless on the Chinese realm. So I just got it off my desk since I don't need it.
You realize he could make up phone names that we wouldn't know at this point. He'll just put a bunch of words together,
Probably.
like Jaeger names from Pacific Rim, and we'll just all believe they're actually phones.
I mean, I have a problem where I've memorized the specs of every phone I have, and that's like 45 phones. Then I've
Why would you
That's
do that?
not a problem.
Okay, I've also memorized specs
So
of
what
basically
Max
every
is saying,
Underneath
he's a
phone
little
that's in
short of
my
a full
range.
deck.
Yeah, a little, pretty close. I mean, wait. So I don't know about OnePlus Nord. I don't know. They kind of. I've been considering that one. It's not released yet. I have no idea anything about it besides the price. It's €400, by the way. Probably shouldn't say that.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, I need Max as an expert witness in a really close trial where he's on the stand and then they go, Max, could they have seen that in 120 hertz refresh on their Samsung? And he's like, no, because when they changed brightness, the screen would have flashed. Aha, Your Honor, move to acquit.
Oh man.
Oh god.
I've been 120 hertz is still worth it. I don't care. It's worth it.
Speaking of Renee, did you ever get a chance to watch Defending Jacob on Apple TV Plus?
No, I haven't yet. You recommended it though, right?
Yes, you need to watch that. It's good.
Yeah, I just finished the what's the video game show? Quest, Mythic Quest.
Ah.
Oh, okay.
That was good.
But
That was
you
good
seen
because
The
that's
Floor is
exactly like
Lava on
video game.
Netflix.
No,
You have to watch The Floor is Lava on Netflix.
I'm getting worried about Netflix because they're doing the thing that every basic channel did, and that is go from original programming to reality shows, and that's like a one-way ticket straight to oblivion.
I
It's like
think
MTV
it's,
used to play music videos, and now they just do reality shows, and Netflix is like, look at all our new reality shows.
Yeah,
You know
I
what's
think
funny
it's
is,
'cause of the lockdown.
Fox is reissuing, or they're re-showing this season right now, all of last season's Hell's Kitchen. And the funny thing is, you can go onto Amazon Prime right now and just watch it all without the commercials and everything like that, because they couldn't tape anything because of COVID this year.
Yeah, that was one of the
Watch
things that
immediately. That's awesome.
somebody was telling me that they were gonna, because of them not being able to shoot any shows or anything for the past few months, that we were gonna get flooded with reality TV over the next few months to the next year. That we're just gonna get all these cheap, quick reality TV shows. And I'm
Worse
just like,
produced than YouTube channels. They'll be like,
yeah,
with my iPhone is askew.
I'll just go back.
Reality shows are cheap to produce because you don't have to pay a writer. You just have a producer. Like the writing is the most expensive part of any type of show. So you take that element out. You just have producers that manipulate everything. Way you go, right? So that's why.
Yeah. Well, the difference, I mean, I am anti reality shows. I mean, if there's one thing that I just wish never existed in the past 20 years, it would probably be reality television, except for Ancient Aliens. That's classic.
That's
that is
for
reality.
Fear Factor, because otherwise we wouldn't have Joe Rogan.
Right.
No.
Well, I mean, okay. All right. There are exceptions. There are exceptions to this rule. But
I like real reality shows. So like, what was
real
the show?
reality.
Like, hold on. Let me
Star Trek.
Let me
Like
go
Star
with
Trek.
yeah, like Star Trek. No, like
Film on location.
What was the show back in the day?
Hey!
it was on
Oh, man.
MTV.
Keeping
And
up
there
with
were
the
nine.
Kardashians.
Be right back.
The one with all the
Oh, we lost one.
Oh, sure. I come on. El Jefe leaves. All right.
Does he think? Is he
All right,
Greg
Zach,
and this is
describe the
Travis?
show.
What the?
Well, my thing with that is that I know I see what you're saying, Renee, but I feel like it's not as bad of an issue as it was at the height of reality TV, because at the height of reality TV, we didn't have streaming. And because of that, cable, they have limited slots for
Yes.
programming. And so because of that, there wasn't any diversity. So
Just Regis
all
filled
that
it
there
every night.
was reality TV. That was like 80% of programming on television. And that's why TV died. So when Netflix came out and streaming started to go up, the quality of TV increased because of the fact we entered this golden age of television, because of the fact that programming wasn't restricted to having these limited slots in throughout the week. You could show 5, 10, 20 different shows at the same time. So I feel like even if they do throw a crap ton of reality TV in the next few months, it's still going to be balanced out with all of the other great content that's available. So I'm not as scared of it, but I have seen the ads for The Floor is Lava, and I will say that I was offended that appeared in my homepage.
Just offended.
I am. Zach, could you please change that video game to Mortal Kombat?
right there.
That's a request.
Okay, good.
Oh.
There we go. Thank you.
Just my
The
big
best-
head. My big head blocks it. I'm sorry.
The best reality TV show I ever saw was Deadliest Catch, and
I
it
still
made
watch
me
that.
realize how much of not a badass I am, because I looked at that show and I was like, oh hell no.
And
Speaking
Speaking
of
of
Mortal-
logging is more dangerous than fishing, and I was like, really? And they're like, yeah, trees are heavy. Like, okay.
Speaking of Mortal Kombat, Renee, are we going to see your Mortal Kombat since Ed Boon likes your stuff, Renee? Are we going to see Renee Mortal
Saw
Kombat
that, dude.
DLC? Yeah.
No,
baby.
I just fell down like it was a fatality, and I was okay with that.
No, Renee's gonna come in from the side and be like,
Oopsie.
Renee just thought one thing: friendship.
No, it was more like he was wearing the scorpion suit, so my spine is now just twitching in a puddle of blood somewhere, and I'm okay with that.
One of my
Yeah,
best
that or-
friends actually is one of the voice actors for the Mortal Kombat game.
Oh,
And
nice.
One of my cigar buddies. Yeah. So he's Raiden, and then he's also the
Oh, nice.
that Chrono guy, the guy the kind of black looking guy that deals with time in that game.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I forget his name.
I'm,
But,
I'm familiar with the first two games, and that's it. That's why
Yeah,
this.
me Raiden.
Yeah, that was always Raiden. You know.
So Viper, are we gonna get the Poets on and Epos Fox on to battle it out with who has the deepest voice on the radio?
I think I'd give him a run for his money.
Oh, you got to ask them. Man. I don't know, man.
God damn,
know.
that was low.
Y'all crazy. All right, so like right now we're sitting at 9 folks, so we need one more to break the StreamYard. I wonder if Juan Bagnell available to come in and hang out tonight.
Where does the
Juan?
10th person go in here? Because it's like a perfect grid right now.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's a good question. I have no idea.
We're the Brady Bunch right now.
Brad, look, look,
Can we get a puppet John Prosser? If he's not going to come on, can we get a puppet John Prosser?
See, we need somebody with a green screen, man.
I'm pretty sure John died.
John's listening. John's there. I know he is.
Or maybe
No,
the 10th
John's
person
lurking.
just has like a
John,
floating head
John,
that just goes
John.
around all the squares.
John is in his bunker accumulating leaks.
Like the old DVD screensaver just bouncing off the screen.
Oh
Mhm.
man.
Not to give John a hard time, but when was the last FPT? Because I'm actually legitimately worried.
Over a
now.
month.
It was over a month.
It's been a while, man.
he's alive. Obviously. He's out there. He's just having a break apparently.
Tim Cook sent his people, and we just haven't heard from him.
Man, my man is in hiding. He's literally in hiding right now.
Hey, man, those black helicopters come around, bro. You got to watch out, man. I'm dead serious. You guys better be careful.
That I hear that Apple Global Security team. They ain't nothing to mess with. They ain't nothing to mess with, man.
That's right, man.
Oh,
Man.
John is lurking on Twitter just to check. I checked if he liked any tweets. He did.
Oh yeah, he's on. He's on Twitter. Oh, he's definitely on.
Or that's what they want you to think.
Oh,
That's true.
oh.
It's the
He pro-
aliens. They're
He
they're
probably
liking
gave
his
some kid $5. Was like, here, just hit some hearts. Don't tweet shit.
And the kid's like Pixel 4a shipping, and he's like, no, don't write that.
It's Steve Prosser, man. It's not John.
So Renee, did you get your Popcorn World yet?
No, it's on the way, but UPS keeps like, you got to pay taxes on it, and like I did. They go, oh no, there's a second box, and then I'm like, okay, and then they're like, oh, by the way, we're charging you like the tax is $2, but the brokerage is $30. I'm like, really?
Yeah, I got the call today, and I emailed them back. You're supposed to email them back with the tracking number, and I didn't get a response. And yeah,
Sounds
and then
like
I
shit now.
and then I had 2 other shipments coming from China from companies I don't even know of. I asked this in our private group today, just a Twitter group we have. How often does this happen to you guys? Because I know it happens probably to Renee, and I know it happens to me. But I'll get companies that send me stuff, or maybe I'll have like a previous agreement, like, yeah, send me the thing, I'll do a video, or send me the thing, I'll put it in this roundup type video. And then it shows up, and then I got to pay like $25 to like receive it. And I'm just like, what? No, like it's brokerage and taxes and import, like all sorts of stuff, right? Does that happen to you often, Renee? Or
At CES, I went to UPS and asked them about free trade, and they go, "Yeah." And I go, "It was signed in 1984." And they're like, "Yeah, but we haven't finished implementing it yet." I'm like, "Really? I understand how government works now."
wow,
Man, they
No,
must
but
be
I don't
on
do
that
a lot of
dial-up
reviews.
internet.
No, they're working
I
on
don't do a lot of
Twitter.
reviews, so I don't have that a lot.
So see, here's the thing, man. But it could maybe it's different. Maybe it's different in the States than it is in Canada. I literally am getting packages from overseas multiple times a week, and I've never had anything to do with customs or any. The
It
only
used
time-
to be like that here, but then Quebec insisted on charging provincial tax on every package, and the government said, "Well, we may as well charge federal tax on every package." So now they charge it on every package, and UPS says, "Oh, paperwork, we'll just add more than the cost of the item to the price." That's fine.
Jeez, yeah, man. Like just
Or they
right
say
now.
you can broker it yourself. I'm like, I'll just do that. That's fine. Let me walk to the border real quick.
But to be fair, when you go to Quebec, that is a different world altogether.
Yeah,
I love
so-
Quebec,
so
but damn.
different.
Yeah, man. Yeah, because even just maybe 2 hours ago, I got a package that came 2 days, man, from Shenzhen to my house. 2
Yeah.
days.
So
I was
I-
like, God damn.
I always make it.
Yeah.
I always make it really clear when I'm going with these exchanges, with these companies. I'm always like, ship it to me and make sure you take care of any brokerage or whatever types of fees.
Market as a gift or a
What's that?
sample. Market.
Well, yeah.
They're supposed to market as a gift or a sample, and then that doesn't. Do
Well,
that.
if they declare it at $0, which is what samples or review review product usually is, there's not supposed to be that on there. But if they declare an amount on there for insurance purposes, boom, that's when they hit you.
That's it.
right? That's my understanding. But it seems like it happens more often to people that get stuff here. Like I know it happens to Alex at Red Skull all the time, and other guys out east and everything like that. So I was just wondering.
I'm wondering if that's going to happen too, because I just started working with a new distributor out of Shenzhen. So they're sending me my very first package is on its way. So it's supposed to be here Monday. So we'll see if that's going to happen, because I've never dealt with them as far as anything's concerned.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if that might happen. Everybody else has been good. Like we're talking, 2+ years now that I've been dealing with a lot of these companies from out there, and who knows? I guess we'll see, because this is the first like full on distributor that handles like 20 brands. So yeah, it's a good opportunity. So
yeah, I have a long partnership with Wish. I buy stuff and they send it 2 months later.
It's a long-term deal.
So as soon as you said Greg was away for the evening, Travis showed up. I'm not suggesting anything.
Well,
yeah, there's a wild Travis. There's a wild Travis in the chat.
There is a wild Travis in the chat, definitely.
Oh,
But that is messed up though. If somebody sends you stuff and then you have to pay like insurance or whatever the case it is for, that's like what? What is that?
No, like
Hold it hostage.
if you're sending me the thing to review, like you opted for the free review. I gave you a few different options, but whether it was an ad placement, a showcase, or free review, I'm not going to pay to review your thing for free, right? Because I'm already taking time and energy.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Right. So
Right.
at least you could do is pay that. Like, why am I? Do you know what I mean? And then I've had to go back, and actually the latest I'll just call them out anyway, is BenQ. So BenQ is sending me something right now, and they don't want to pay it. So the package is sitting there. I'm like, okay.
Man, that's messed up. But speaking of a wild Travis, we have a wild Travis.
Hey,
Right after this.
hey,
Wow, he's on a bench.
Wait,
Wow.
Travis is outside. What
He's
the?
literally wild.
Are you waiting
Right,
for your
baby.
pickup order?
Oh.
Yeah, I placed an order. Oh, we lose
Max,
money.
will you lend that man a phone?
Yeah,
We
Set up
get
some
Travis-
millimeter wave across the street from him.
Yeah, he's at 5 frames per second.
Yeah, but he's on the wrong side of the tree.
Now it's true.
Treading froze.
who are you to decide which side of the tree is the right side of the tree?
I don't decide. Verizon puts the antenna on one side and it can't penetrate trees. I didn't make up the technology. It can't even penetrate the leaves on the tree. I mean,
There's someone down the street from me that has a no anti 5G, and every time I want to be like, A, you have 5G covering your house because T-Mobile has their 5G. B, if someone did put 5G right outside your house, it wouldn't make it through the walls, let alone the glass. Stop complaining.
Yeah.
I love that video of Mr. Mobile in was it Miami or something? He goes past the pine leaf and it just stops. And he's like, what? And then he just keeps...
That was a good one.
Yeah, we have 5G at Venice Beach here, and I posted just on my TikTok today actually some of the 5G speeds, and I get up to almost like 2 gigs per second download. It's nice,
Amazing.
but for an open area like that's the beach, everybody can see everybody. Or CES, there was 5G there. That was amazing. I'm video chatting with my brother while everybody's struggling to send text messages. So
from certain
it's the right
angles here, Travis kind of looks like an Andrew Edwards.
All right, what are you doing out there, Travis? What's happening out there, Travis? What's going on, man? What you doing out there?
I love being at home, but I love having a little bit of fresh air, a little bit more. So I just went out. I'm not in my neighborhood. I'm just around my neighborhood.
Okay.
Oh, okay. You got taking Nathan for a walk or what?
No, Nathan is chilling. He's asleep, so I'm not trying to wake him. I'm gonna let him sleep a little bit before he eats that food.
Nice.
I already walked him today.
Oh,
You know, it's bad when you can't tell if that's a thumbnail or a video.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
Looks great at 120 hertz though.
Right. That 2 frames
Video
per second.
interpolation.
Make sure somebody gets a screenshot though, because look at the way it breaks it down. 8 across the top and 2 on the bottom. That's
Yeah, I
nuts.
wish they would just make it. They would cap it at 12. It really bothers me that it's not.
Yeah.
There's 2 spaces missing there.
OCD, man.
I can see the StreamYard guys because there's literally 2 guys around in their rooms right now going, they're doing 10. They're doing 10.
Damn it, Viper! We said beta.
This looks like a tournament style bracket, and me and Travis are supposed to like go off against each other, and then you guys are like next, and then this is just gonna.
No, you and
slide
Travis
down.
already won. You guys are the finals.
Listen, man, don't tell me that you can do something and you're not gonna be able to do it. I'm gonna push that bad boy to the limit, man. You tell me I can get 10 people on the screen. I'm gonna get 10 people on the screen. Hey, man.
Watch, they'll bring 1080p in. They'll be like, okay, back to 720. No,
This week,
or
Viper takes
back
it
to
to
8
11.
people.
You told me you could fold it 1,000 times.
I'm glad it's a flip. I thought that was an iPhone for a minute.
There, Juan. That hamster better keep running, baby. That hamster better keep running, baby. I told y'all.
Oh, he's folding an iPad Mini in half. It's never going to fold back.
What are you doing? Oh, you got a fold over there. What are you doing, Mac?
There you go.
I'm waiting for the Fold 2. I want that.
Where's your Mate X? Just break that out. I want to see how that.
Look, the screen.
I stopped myself from getting a Mate XS.
Why? How come you didn't get one?
It's like $2,600.
It only runs TikTok.
You have 25 phones. What does that mean to you?
It means okay. It was $2,600, and it took me 11 hours to get Google Apps installed on my P40 Pro. There's no way in hell I'm doing that again for a $2,600 phone.
Oh, I thought, man, look, I was about to have a moment. I thought you said it took you 11 hours to get $2,600.
Damn.
That's a lot of
I was about to
Postmates.
be like,
I was like, can you tell us the secret?
yeah,
How many
Put that in an
Bitcoin you can
ebook.
farm with 25 phones?
like
I
hit me in a
mean-
DM, dude.
Did you get tested afterward?
Man, he over there talking about some $2,600. Oh my goodness. Over there
There you
talking
go.
about 2,600. He hold up like 25 phones and they like flexing over there. Man, I don't want to hear that.
Okay, look.
Yeah, man.
This is 3 Note 10 pluses. and
Right.
should be fine.
Find the Red
And-
Queen. You know what I mean. I said find the Red Queen.
That's like $3,600 in your head right there. What are you talking about?
All right.
I
I,
mean-
have to drop off. My chicken just got delivered. So happy birthday, America. for
Wow,
tomorrow.
that sounds sexual. What are you talking about?
Travis is like, if they got your order right, but not mine.
Well, no, okay. So earlier we ordered pizza, and I ordered some chicken along with it, so I could not have the pizza. So I had to watch my kids and my wife eat the pizza, and they forgot my chicken. And I've just been paged now that the chicken is here.
Listen, Zach. You don't gotta explain yourself, man. You know,
Yeah,
if you're gonna,
you don't
if
know
you're gonna have your
Travis.
chicken delivered to you, just have the chicken delivered to you and eat the chicken, man.
I don't eat at my desk.
Whatever chicken is code for, we're fine.
Whatever chicken go for.
I mean, I would have been like, hey, my food is here, peace. But my dude was like, my chicken, man. I really wanted that chicken.
Mhm.
My
The
chicken is here.
thighs, the breast.
Ladies, my chicken is here. Okay, I got.
Everything tastes like chicken.
Zach, I hope you're feeling better, man.
Huh? Oh, I feel great.
Excellent. Excellent.
I feel great.
Oh, God.
John Rettinger and I are hernia buddies now. So there you go.
Nice.
Him and,
Good
him
time.
and Brian Tong just did a nice little piece together.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was really pleased with it.
Didn't you feel
All
like
right.
they could have photoshopped some color onto both their hairs? Like that would have just been not so on
It
brand.
felt a little weird not seeing Brian Tong with the skunk head. But,
Yeah.
yeah. He looks
Like
up the street from me,
X-Men.
actually. He's a
I
good-
just want to let everybody know that, when September comes, I have these 2 power bricks. I got these 2 power
You
bricks.
don't know.
Oh.
You don't know what's on the end of that cord. It could
I
be.
know
It could be
things about
USB-D.
I
Yeah.
know things about that.
Alright.
Apparently, cable only in the box, and the box is going to be slightly thicker than like an AirPods Pro box.
Ooh.
Wait, Mac. So are you confirming that this is an actual real thing that's gonna happen?
Yep.
Oh,
At least.
Oh, couldn't you have done that
It's
when Zach was
most
still
likely.
on?
Yeah.
Hey,
No one
chicken.
brought it up.
Chicken is
Listen,
life, man.
I got a drawer full of chargers. If anybody needs it, I'll be
Sure.
selling them for $5 a piece. Just DM me on Twitter.
Nice.
But think about it this way. I was thinking about that earlier. So it's going to be USB-C to Lightning, right? The Apple cables last at most 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh man! All of a sudden, you're being generous to Apple.
Mhm. You're
So,
an Apple
like-
fanboy now.
Like,
Yeah.
let's say someone's getting it. They're going to have to get they're going to have to get more new chargers. And like, if they were getting better chargers, no one would care. But also, they have to get more chargers, assuming someone's old one's going to break, which it will at some point. They also need a new power brick. And probably more than one of them because they're going to be USB-C now.
And everyone's PC has a USB-A on it, not USB-C. So they'll be like trying to plug it into their because they don't know.
Yeah.
They'll be trying to plug it into their USB-A PC, and they'll be like,
Apple's causing themselves a lot of issues that can be fixed by customers spending more money. And the e-waste thing is maybe it's a long-term thing that it's dealing with, but right now it's making no difference whatsoever.
Man.
Right.
If you look at it in like 5 years, maybe they reduce some e-waste, but right now, no, probably more because you're gonna have to buy a separate charger, which means packaging for that second charger and whatnot. It's causing more e-waste now, but later, sure, maybe not.
Well, that's just like when they took the headphone jack away, and then the following year, like their sales of the dongles was like number 2 on their accessories list or whatever, and everybody's like, "Oh man, look how well Apple's doing."
So I have to stand up for the little guy because they never get credit. HTC took the headphone jack away back in the day.
Yep.
Motorola took the power brick away. Credit where it's due. Nobody stole widgets from anybody except for Nokia because they invented everything in 1802. My Amigo phone had widgets. So it's just credit where it's due.
I think Travis is on a skateboard, man.
What are you doing over there? All right, shout out to Drew for the.
Yeah, man, I'm on my scooter.
Oh, you're on the scooter. Okay.
Scooter.
Hey, thanks, Drew. Appreciate
And
you.
he'll be
man.
home right after this.
You know, it would be dope, but I don't think I can do it. So I could split screen this while I'm on the live stream, but of course I'm on an iPhone, which means I can't do any of that. Lose everything.
Terrible.
Man, at this rate, Travis's voice is going to be at home before his image gets there.
But they are exposing for your grumpy face and for the sky.
Oh, man.
Hey, that's true.
Oh god.
Oh my God, man, what is happening
great.
here? I love how
they
Travis
were.
over there.
I can hear me.
I'm sorry, Travis. Come back.
He went all dark on us. Oh,
He's
man.
gonna pop up in one of your streams. Just wait.
Hey.
No, I'm in a bad area for reception. Anyway, I was only here for a couple of minutes. It was nice seeing all y'all. I just want to see if we could do 10. We got 10. That's
It
nice.
would have been
Yeah,
nice to see you as well,
yeah.
but you know.
So Viper Man, how you liking the lens? Gotta throw you a
lens.
softball.
Oh, the lens is amazing, man. The lens is so buttery. Ooh, love it,
Look at that.
Uh-oh.
Look at that
Lots
bokeh.
man.
Skills.
Yeah,
I'm
buddy.
trying
man.
to catch up to you, Renee. I'm trying to catch up to you, man.
No, man, this you just got that shot now.
Man, I love the background blur and everything, and the lights in the background. It just looks so good. I could have like the moody lighting with the gold eye. It's nice.
You actually have that Deep Space Nine vibe going, Viper. I like it.
Mood lighting.
Yeah.
Mood light, baby.
He wouldn't
Actually,
know
Red-
what that is.
Oh, he hasn't seen it. Actually, Red Romino, when you finish watching DS9, watch What We
Lend it
Left
to
Behind,
Viper.
the documentary about it. I went to the
What?
theater.
Sorry, say that again.
It's called What We Left Behind. It's the Deep Space Nine documentary. Came out last year. And I actually went to the theaters to see it. And some of like the cast and the directors and stuff, they were there too, here in LA. It was simply amazing. It actually brought tears to my eyes.
That's
so
cool.
check it out.
Yeah, I
Did
will
you see
check
Four
it.
Lights? Did you see Four Lights?
Added to the playlist.
Add it to the playlist.
That's right, man.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
A very
Jake,
long
no.
playlist.
Not for me. We could have so many years left.
That's right,
So,
man.
Romina, I can't remember if we talked about this on the podcast, but is this the year you're finally going to get a new iPhone, or are you going to hold on for dear life?
Should I get a new iPhone?
Yes.
Which one do you currently have again? I forgot. The A Plus, right? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's time for you to get up.
Yeah.
Get a new charging brick at least.
We're charging brick.
We just gotta
I've
call our
got so
friends.
many.
Gotta call our friends over at Nomad. Take care of that
Um,
charging needs.
Wireless
is
charging.
there a new iPhone that's coming out this year?
Every year.
4 of them this year.
Like clockwork.
What's coming out this year? What's special? Pitch me, guys.
It has flat edges.
Well, it's not 120 hertz.
And 5G.
I feel attacked right now. What's happening?
I feel seen.
All OLED all the time.
Okay.
No, I just said flat edges like all crazy like because everybody's been like losing their minds over flat edges like it's going to change their life, but it's really
It's
not.
like bell
Okay,
bottoms.
it's nice.
It was popular a few
What is
years
it?
ago.
It's a, I'm grabbing something.
Oh, Max has got one. He's just gonna go get his iPhone 12.
I'm more excited for
All of them.
No, I'm more excited for having the proper Wi-Fi, like the
Wi-Fi
better
6.
antennas and the proper Wi-Fi. Because this,
Yeah,
this
Viper
11
wants his Qualcomm back.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's
Flat
exactly what I'm
edges.
excited about.
What are we looking at, Mac?
Essential phone. Flat edges. It's like a nice ceramic and titanium brick. It's nice.
I had high hopes for the Essential phone.
I just keep seeing Andy Rubin lawsuits.
No, we
whenever
just
he
throw,
pops up.
you get that
Yeah,
phone,
no kidding.
you throw some of those Michael Okuda labels on the back of it. You know, you'd be good to go.
So this was a fun one. I broke the screen on this because as an example, I said, oh, the thing's ceramic and titanium. So I smashed it against the table. I broke the table. I broke the screen, but the ceramic and titanium was fine.
Jeez.
Science.
First world
You drop it on the
problems.
sidewalk and it breaks the sidewalk.
Flat edges.
Ooh. Okay.
I think this thing can get Android 11.
See, my thing is that I'm still stuck on the home button. I like my home button. I don't.
Oh yeah.
I gotta say, being
you're
an
up there.
Android user, I like just having my phone laying down and then I can just press the screen to turn it on with the fingerprint. So, I'm not a big fan of like the whole look at my face and open it up because I wear masks now all the time. I work outside, I wear masks, it's.
See, that's why
if it was both, that would be nice.
That is Huawei. Huawei's been doing both for a couple years. It's nice.
I still have this beautiful dream of where the voice thing captures snippets of what you say, and the camera captures snippets of your face, and the screen takes snippet of your fingers, and the motion sensor picks up your gait, and it's just like we're pretty sure it's you, so the phone is open.
I think Google used to do that.
After.
I think Google used to do that with a smart lock.
Yeah, but they had like a dongle, and like I remember I was with Phil Nickinson. I took his dongle and his phone and just walked off.
Well, we all know our phones are always listening to us. Like I'll have a conversation about a random book I'm recommending to a friend of mine, and then that ad will come up in Amazon. Like, what the hell?
Oh yeah.
Let me look at what Google does. Google has a lot of weird unlock settings.
Yo, Ronaldo, thank you for the super chat, sir. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you.
Nice.
Hey, Renee, do you think we'll ever get an iPhone with the in-display fingerprint sensor that covers the entire display?
Entire display, I don't think so. I don't think they need it. I think just the bottom half would be fine.
Next year? I think it's next year.
Yeah, that'll work. I'll take the bottom half.
2 thumbs.
I think my dream would be for Face ID to work in landscape mode. That's all I need.
I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the current in-display technologies still have major attack vectors. Like one of them has a hard time understanding whether it's alive or dead tissue. Like it doesn't do the same capacitance check.
I think so. Right now, I know optical fingerprint scanners aren't great. You can spoof them pretty easily, like really easily.
Yes.
Qualcomm's are good, but none of the software behind it. Like Qualcomm, from an entirely technical,
because it's ultrasonic, right?
Yeah, it is. It is the best. It can theoretically, it can check your heart rate just by holding your thumb down.
And Apple's is acoustic, but I don't know if that's ultrasonic or if they're just making up.
I think
they're
that's
just making the words.
I think
it could be.
But I'm assuming it's the same thing because there's no way in hell Apple would do optical.
No
way.
No. But they could have a second. They could have a second check for capacitance or something.
Yeah, I mean, the thing theoretically could do your heart rate with it. I don't like that should work. And I think Samsung, when they had that issue last time, it was fixed with an update, and it's like no one's been able to spoof it pretty easily after that. But it's
But it's still like, well, at least when I watch like the Android Central people complain, it's just like it's the third time's a charm. Okay, it unlocked.
I have no issues with my thumb, but every other finger, it's terrible. Like this is. Oh wait, how can I hold it? It's fast.
All right, people, I have to run. My boss says I have to pick up dinner for us.
Oh,
my wife.
Nice seeing you, man.
Is it chicken though?
It is the boss, baby.
She has
He
a
has
long
to
list.
pick up Zach's chicken.
Yeah, we're doing a dim sum tonight, and we're going to watch Hamilton
nice.
together. So we're doing like wine.
I just watched it. It's so good.
Oh, I missed dim sum.
Yeah,
Oh man.
I could watch that opening like 100 times.
Nice.
Well, you have fun with that, man.
I'm just glad I don't have to pay $10,000 for tickets. We're going to sit on our couch and watch it.
There you go.
Not only that, but you can't pay $10,000.
That too. All right, Viper. Thank you very much.
Have a good one, man.
Good to see everybody.
All right, Terrence.
Yep.
All right, bro.
Oh, this is Tech Today.
Yeah, we got Brandon out there. What's up, Brandon? How you doing, man? How you
He
doing?
does the best thumbnails.
And now I'm the weird square.
Or you're the winner.
Wow, that face.
You could be the winner.
That face.
I got a question for Romina. So you say you haven't left your house that much in the last few months or so. Like, do you not go grocery shopping for food, or like does somebody do your shopping for you? Like, how does that work?
No, I go to the store.
All right, because you said you forgot to use your key and all. So I mean, it's not like you're being serious. I'm like, do you not get?
Oh yeah. No. Well, this was like everything was closed, so it was like everything was. So what we did, we went to go out and buy stuff, and this was like at the time when TP was like a commodity, when everybody was going out and just bulk buying stuff because like they didn't know if there was going to be stuff at the store. Like we had stuff that was running out and all that stuff, so we just had we just bought. I had so much canned food, I didn't need to go out. I had what I needed,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But now it's like kind of normal life.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Kind of. Yep.
People aren't freaking out at the store.
Assuming you run into somebody who's wearing their mask correctly. Oh Lord.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know what's up with all of a sudden we got like chin strap nation going on.
Yeah, what
around here. So
Hell,
it's
Hefe,
like,
we're going to, I'm about to call my head of security in on this, man. So, these people out of line, man. These people out of line, Hefe, they out of line, man.
bro, I mean, I'm telling you, man. As soon as I saw those ninja masks, I copped at least 6 of them, and I'm good to go with those, man.
I like
And-
the face hugger masks too. Those were dope.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's like they got those. They got Bane. I just saw the Joker one
Yeah.
yesterday, and so I mean, listen, man. It's just freaking do it, man. It's I don't even want to get into it because it's just like Juan says it too. It's like why it shouldn't be this hard. It really shouldn't be this difficult.
You know what, Juan? I completely agree. Like, this really shouldn't be a problem, but people would just like to be extra. And I think people, especially in the country, like they have a sense of entitlement. Like, and they just don't want to follow a rule. They don't want to follow simple directions, even if it could save somebody else's life. They don't care. They just put themselves, and they have that entitlement, and they just do whatever they want.
Did you see that TikTok that went viral yesterday where that woman's in her car and she's going, they wouldn't wear a mask and we were in the store and they refused and they said it's their rights. And I said, well, it's the law of the county. And they said, no, I'm free. And then the woman came up and started spraying perfume in their face and said, I wish you were wearing your mask now. And then she sprays perfume on and goes, and I'm glad I did it.
Wow.
Jeez, I didn't even see that.
Yeah, I saw that TikTok.
Oh man,
that was so good.
Wow.
I need a TikTok roundup video on YouTube is what I need.
TikToks you missed today.
That's right.
Today in TikTok.
No,
I
you
ain't
just
lie,
gotta
though.
borrow whatever phone Max has that has TikTok installed.
That's it.
I've been tempted to switch my TikTok phone to one of the Chinese phones. Because at that point, you might as well just get everything all on one.
I was thinking about, man, if anything, I'm gonna use my burner new mobile X6.
I mean, yeah.
on there.
Throw it into secure folder on a Samsung phone.
Go into Internet Explorer on an old Lumia. There's nothing going to get through that.
I'm still amazed, right? That this is the first time in my life that I've walked into a bank and they were like, "You're wearing a mask? Cool." Because normally they don't let you wear nothing. They're like, take off the baseball cap, take off the glasses.
Yep.
If you're sick, you better cough into a napkin. You can't wear a mask. But today they were like, here you
And
go.
the real bandits are like, I don't know which ones are us anymore. I'm so confused. I'm standing here. Where's my crew? Not you, old lady. Where's my crew?
Yeah. Funny how outlook had changed.
Oh, dude, yeah. No, dude, it's wild, man. And I'm thankful for the people that take it seriously enough, especially being that, you know, my wife is part of the most vulnerable group, not to mention, you know, myself and, you know, other people that I know, but, you know, my mom, especially, she has like emphysema. She has lung issues because she used to be a waitress in the 80s. Never smoked a cigarette a day in her life, but you know, she used to waitress when they were, you know, allowed to smoke in restaurants. So, you know, that's people like that, you know. And then I'm just really happy for people that are taking it seriously, because people like us, we're counting on everybody to do this tiny little thing that is not that much of an inconvenience. And, you know, it's just like, come on, man. So just doing the best we can, man. You know,
but when you inconvenience those who have never been inconvenienced on a regular basis, you see how they lose their shit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, totally.
Oh man. Oh my goodness. Sure, people are crazy.
When you watch the videos, it's always the most privileged people who are losing it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
They've never been challenged before, and when you get challenged for the first time, it's like, oh my god.
And they've treated people like crap their entire lives, and then
oh, dude, I couldn't have said it better myself, Juan.
You gotta do a whole podcast with that voice.
How dare you challenge me? I will not wear a mask. Yes, you will.
Clutch your pearls. You got to clutch your pearls, sir. Oh my God! No, what I was saying. I was saying what Juan said. It says, for folks like Jeff and his family following those rules, it feels like we're carrying a whole group project in high school, dude. Seriously,
bruh.
I know exactly what he's talking about.
Bruh.
You're the only one out of 4 people doing the work.
Yep.
Okay. To be fair, whenever I just graduated high school, whenever I had a project, I would do it all myself because everyone else would just mess it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were the guy.
Yeah, you were the guy.
I'm the
dude,
guy.
yeah.
You were the guy. You know exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah,
I am
exactly.
the guy.
Yeah.
Hey, don't worry. He still is the guy. What are you talking about?
Oh
Dude,
yeah.
you know what ended up happening one time? I remember this specifically because I was in 4th grade. 4th grade, we're little kids, right? I was sick, like feverish, cold, whatever. I was out for most of a week. I come back, I think it was on Thursday. The group project, I was lumped into a group without my knowledge. The project was due on Friday. I had one day. The rest of the group that I was lumped into hadn't done squat. I had one night to do this entire group project, come in the next day, and I passed all of us. I'm like, come on, man. I didn't even want to talk to those dudes anymore. I like moved tables in the classroom. Like, I was like, I'm out, man.
You recommended bad headphones to them for a year.
You guys.
It was, dude. I was so mad, dude. It was those old days, man. I remember those days.
But that's the thing that every kid should experience, because if they get a 9 to 5, it
Dude.
will happen.
Oh God. Oh,
It's
that was
the ones that never experience that, and they get to like age 22 and they have their first job straight out of college, and they got like sandbagging employees, and they're like, wait, we're supposed to work together. Why aren't you guys working together? And then everybody else is just looking at them like, where have you been in life?
Yeah, for real. No, it's true. It's so true. That's why I like my my current job is I'm independent completely. So the only one who is accountable for my work is me, and I control the pace and everything. So I don't have to worry about somebody else like, okay, well, this guy didn't hold up his end of the job. Now I got to cover him. I don't got to do that. I just do my thing. Nobody's got to cover for me, and I'm good to go. So
How often do you lose it on yourself?
Oh, bro. But for other reasons.
Last night's El Jefe didn't do it. And now today's El Jefe got to do it. I hate that. That last night El Jefe is the worst.
No, that's how it would happen. For me, it's more like I would forget something. Like I would forget about a repair or something. And then it's been 4 months, but it'd be where I'd forget a repair. And then a customer will call me like, oh, hey, you were supposed to come by. I'm like, what? And I keep my schedule analog. So everything's in a notebook. I write down like what I'm going to do for the day. If somebody calls me that they need something, I write it down and say, okay, so tomorrow I need to go here. Tomorrow I need to go here. This time I need to be here. It's all analog because I love penmanship and I love writing, the physical act of writing. And, but if I forgot to write it down for whatever reason, like if I was driving, I took the calls, like, okay, they want me there 1:45. And then I would go to the next stop and I would forget. Ooh. The next day when they call me, oh man, I would have the biggest argument with myself. So sounds psycho, but it's just, one man team.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
All right, Mac. I know you know things that we don't know yet. Don't spill it, baby. What you got for us?
Oh, what? I have a whole list of stuff I know that you guys want.
I know.
Wow.
Spill it. What you got for us, Mac?
Note 20? I don't know.
Yeah, start there. Okay.
Metal S Pen. The S Pen now, when you're writing on the phone, it feels like you're writing on paper.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
How do they do that? It's gonna be made out of metal?
Yeah, the S Pen won't be plastic anymore. It's metal.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, I'm the same way, man. I'm the same way.
Oh, the latency Ice Universe teased it. It's 9 milliseconds, so same as iPad Pro. Brandon wanted to know if he could hop on, by the way.
Ah, nice. Oh, dude.
Oh, yeah.
What you got to let us know, Max. What all the Blinks want to know is that there's going to be a Blackpink edition of a Samsung phone, man. I'm dead ass. Like I'm dead ass serious. Man.
Whoa, okay, damn. Oh, happy with the profanity. You know it's real, bro.
You know what? You could make it happen on a S20. You could. So SamsungParts.com, they sell replacement parts. Theoretically, you could get a BTS back glass in matte pink, throw it on a black phone.
Yeah, dude, it would be dope, man. I don't know, man. I'm just saying, got to represent for the lady sometimes. So,
there's that. Most of the colors are matte on the S20s. I kept teasing the. So when I actually leaked I didn't leak it, but I found the Samsung Russia thing. It didn't mention the color being Mystic Bronze. I knew that from a while ago, so I threw it in there just as a kind of a fun thing. No one noticed. They assumed it came from that. That was fun. Damn. No one knew. But yeah, no, the colors are Mystic. So it's Mystic Black, Mystic Bronze, Mystic Silver. Mystic Mint, maybe? I don't know. It's not really a mint. It's a weird color.
I think we got a request from This Is Tech Today.
Yeah, he has the link.
Okay.
Okay, Brandon has to join because I have to make fun of him.
Sorry to interrupt you, Max.
No problem.
All right, Mac. What don't we know that you know about the Fold 2?
It folds 3 times.
I have that's a lot of stuff actually. I don't know what I can say and what I can't say.
It flips open and then it unfolds.
Yes, kind of.
Don't get
Brandon,
shot down,
you nerd.
You nerd.
Loser.
Just immediately attacking my death.
Brandon, you're looking the wrong way. We're over here. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I have
Max,
to
you hit
tease
puberty
Brandon.
yet?
Shut up. See, do you have one of these, Brandon? No.
I don't spend money on useless things I don't need.
I didn't spend money on it.
Oh, fair enough.
Wow. So much flexing going on.
It's a prototype Pixel 4 and Map
Am I
Black,
watching the
which
Gadget
don't
Cast?
respond.
I accidentally joined the Gadget Cast.
Sir, I have to tease Brandon with literally anything I ever can because it's fun.
Oh yeah. I mean, I sneak little jabs at you all the time in my videos.
Yeah. Fingerprint scanners belong on the front, not the back.
Wrong.
No. Oh
When you
man,
take your
my
phone out,
phone.
where's your finger naturally? It's
My
right
phone
there.
is on the table. How am I going to unlock this? Oh wait, just put my finger.
Do
on
you
the
really
screen.
like look at your phone? Where you're like, oh, what's here?
Yes.
Or do you like a normal person hold it up
Look!
to your
Look at
face?
this. Look at that. I'm not picking that up.
Well, that's what
In his
happens when
defense,
you have
in
more
his defense,
phones
he's
than your
unlocking 20
hand.
phones. He's unlocking 20 phones, Brandon.
Okay, so for the rest of us that have all our apps on one phone,
I'll have all my apps on every phone.
It's like watching piano recital. Dun, da, 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 dun, da, 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 dun, da, da, da.
Wow.
I don't know.
Are you serious?
Why would
do
you
want
do
me
this?
to go through the labor of picking
Juan
up
says
my
you're
phone?
incorrect, Max.
No.
How about this? How about you put the front of your fingers on the front of the phone and the back of your fingers on the back of your phone? And then you can both be pretty.
Yes.
Why would you reach down there too?
He's not gonna let it go.
Oh my god.
In display, best. Except, you know what? I've been
Except
using.
they suck.
capacitive one. They're fine. I've been using.
No, they're
capacitive
awful.
ones.
Can you
Capacitive
ask
ones.
Alexa to unlock your Google phone?
Ooh.
Maybe on the OnePlus 8 with the built-in Alexa. Maybe.
You know what? Actually, since Brandon is here, Brandon, you are the expert on all things Pixel. Where the hell is the Pixel 4a? Where is that, man?
Dude, I don't know.
I
I mean, the fact that they stopped selling the 3A probably is indicative of the fact that they're going to replace it with the 4A. But with all the delays that they've had, it's kind of unusual what's going on. I think they're going to try to wait for that to kind of finish throughout these, the inventory.
Will they release
and
it
then-
after the 5 just to be really awkward?
Oh gosh.
They need to rebrand the 4A
They
as
do
the
need to
5A and
rebrand it.
launch them all at the same time.
Yeah,
That's
at
all
this
they need
point.
to do.
see what had happened was they came back from quarantine, but they forgot the code for the keypad.
Oh, here's a funny thing. Apparently, Google's lost
You know the
like
code
20
for the
Pixel 5
keypad?
prototypes. No,
Okay.
Google's lost like 20 Pixel 5 prototypes.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I don't know where they are.
He's
No one
got
knows where they are.
19 of, he's
Why
got
don't
19
I
of them,
have
Brandon.
one?
Max, they're right behind
If
you.
anyone's out there that happens to be, watching and has a prototype, just hit your boy up.
That's right.
Sure,
Devin's in
they
the chat
they,
too.
they lost
Hey,
them.
Devin.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up,
Hey.
They
Devin? How you
fell
doing,
off the
man?
back of the truck in
What up,
China
Devin?
again.
I'm going to be fair, though, and say that I'm not super excited about the Pixel 5. I think it's going to be like the Pixel 6 or 7 that's going to be the most interesting because if they can actually execute on it, they'll have their own custom chips.
That's stupid. No. What? Have you seen how bad Samsung chips are?
Wow.
Have you
What
seen
a
how bad
response.
No, Samsung chips are terrible. Who the hell
No,
would
no, no,
want
no.
to willingly put a Samsung chip?
No, 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 no.
Even if it's
I
custom
agree.
Silicon.
I agree.
Even if it's custom Silicon. Samsung doing anything with a chip is a bad idea.
Oh my God.
Even if they're barbecue, if they're ketchup chips, if they're dill chips,
Who
Wow.
makes
They're
the
bad.
memory? Those are
Pringles,
chips.
bad.
No, fine. It'll be fine. I just don't like Samsung's a fab. Every time
No,
they've
I
made any
agree.
chip, it's been terrible. They
I
need to
agree.
work with like Taiwan.
Do you have a
semiconductor.
37 nanometer
Yeah.
process? What's your
They need to use Taiwan Semiconductor and then just use stock ARM cores and add whatever they need
Yeah.
to as like integrated AI processors.
Totally. I mean, I agree. But they're still using the ARM architecture.
Yeah.
And then Samsung's just making it with some
I just don't.
knowledge
I
and
don't
help.
like Samsung as a fab. I know the Exynos chips are fine.
Wow.
I don't disagree with you there. I just think that Qualcomm as a whole is holding back Android and Wear OS and all these other different companies, and they're just inflating the company or the price.
Oh, shots fired.
He's
Oh,
not wrong.
No, Qualcomm is they
Why-
don't do as much as they can because they don't need to. Samsung
Right.
can make an Exynos chip; it won't be as good. Qualcomm will be better. Every company goes
No,
to
but
Qualcomm.
Qualcomm's got to sell it too, which means they have to make money on the chip. Google doesn't have to care about making money on the chip. They'll just buffer it with search profits and device profits.
They could give away
So they-
pixels for free and it wouldn't make a difference.
What's up, Coach? How you doing, man?
Hey,
And
Coach
if you
Russo.
think about it, look at what Apple's doing and the investment and time that they've put into making their own chips. It's put them ahead of Android, Qualcomm chips in terms of their phones. And now they're able to utilize that same research and experience in their desktops. So if Google can do that, which they've tried to for the past decade and failed at, I talked about that a little bit in a video, but like if they can actually do that with Samsung's help and not trying to do their own thing, but utilize ARM chips or their architecture, that might, help them out in this.
Right.
I'm not.
Can I ask the question that we all want to know though? Like,
Yeah.
Max, is true that Unpack This Song is going to announce Tizen Exynos Galaxy books?
I wouldn't. No, that's not. Tizen is like a dead OS, and if you actually, I have a Galaxy
We are
Watch
leaving
3
Intel for custom Samsung Tizen books.
Honestly, they do Qualcomm.
What was that noise? Are you going through puberty now? Are we experiencing you
Brandon?
actually going through puberty live
Brandon,
on stream right now?
I have threatened your house
Wow.
before. I will do it.
Wow.
I keep threatening to burn down his house.
I love you, man. Yeah, well, yeah. If you have a Note 7 or whatever, and you check it
have
at
one.
me, it might.
I have one.
He's been saving
he's got 7 of them.
Demonetized.
He just takes out the pen with his mouth and chucks it at me.
What is happening here? Oh, wow. What is
You
happening?
wanted
Blow
9
up
streams,
Fortnite.
Viper. I mean,
Yeah, that's right.
9 streams.
You got to get your stream under control, Viper. What are you doing?
Apparently.
No.
You got like a water bottle. And it's like,
That's right.
Ramina's already gone back to watching Deep Space Nine. I mean, this whole thing.
Man, yeah, that whole she was like, man, I cannot deal right now. What
She's like, what the hell did I get myself into?
Well, Renee was saying about Tizen, though. It is, if you actually look at the source code, which I did, it's basically Android, but not Android. Like, every file is the same place. Every app format is the same. Tizen phones could run Android apps. That was a fun one. But Galaxy Watch 3 is running the same chip as the Galaxy Watch Active 2, the Galaxy Watch Active, the Galaxy Watch. It has 1 gig of RAM, 8 gigs of storage, and it looks like a watch. And it's also Tizen 5.5 and has revamped notifications and stuff. You can't. You mentioned Tizen, and I have to say what I know.
So Tizen is still a thing? Wow.
Only on watches, all their watches and TVs, and maybe refrigerators from Tizen.
And that dishwasher that sends you notifications until you beg it to stop.
Yeah, that too. Tizen is a
I was
good
at CES and I was at the Samsung booth, and the PR person was talking to the product manager, going, "Stupid dishwasher has been texting me since 4 a.m. I just need you to make it stop." And the product manager just looking at her like, "What is happening?"
I will say Samsung has done really well with updates on the Tizen watches. I found stuff in the source code. Apparently, the Gear S2 is getting Tizen 5, which has the Gear S2 was out before the original Apple Watch, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
So theoretically, it's getting more updates than Apple does on their products. Tizen, I mean, Samsung makes their own chips for the watches. They make their own software for the watches. Why not?
So the $64,000 question is, Mac, do you feel like one day Samsung will have an ecosystem that will rival Apple?
No, Google might.
Oh, Lord.
Google can do it. Apple, Samsung
They can do it, but they're not committed, man. They always like commit and then they uncommit. Like,
I think their corporate structure just does not lend itself to reaching that point.
I think you mean their lack of corporate structure doesn't
Yes.
Samsung can't do their own ecosystem. Who in their right mind would use a Samsung ecosystem over a Google one? No one. No, it's
nobody. But you have to have an ecosystem to use it.
Justin, put your hand down.
He didn't put he put 25 phones up. He thinks that's 25 votes.
Hey, look. I would love to see another ecosystem out there. I have nothing wrong with competition. I have nothing wrong with options.
I have no problem with
I
that
feel
either.
like there was something more that was supposed to come after that.
A path forward, maybe, Trenton?
I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, I
The
mean,
Google thing, I feel like their vice president still wants to make profit on devices the way Apple does. Their head of product still doesn't realize the battery is too low until like the device is made. Their engineers want to dog food everything. So put a notch in this phone, put a hole punch in that phone, put a motion sensor in here. And their tech team just wants to make low-cost developer devices. And they never get in a room and hash it out and decide on one strategy. So you always get a phone that tries to be three things to two different groups of people and succeeds in making none of them happy. And they just got to
And
fix
people
that.
leave
Like, make
after a few
choice.
years and
Yeah.
do another project. So anything
Like,
that they just started.
yeah, they just don't finish anything.
Well, here's the other thing too, though. You're gonna sit there. You're gonna trust them to make an ecosystem when they can't figure out which messaging app they're gonna go with.
So they used to
But I
have a
will say
product
that-
manager-driven society, like Apple had a designer one, and each of them would just release a product whenever they wanted to, and half of them were working on messaging apps. And they're like, we're going to release the patchwork on Thursday, and the guy's like, oh crap, I was working on Hilter Gilter on Thursday, and
we gotta go.
They got rid of them.
We gotta. We gotta.
Yeah, I know.
There it is.
There's a puppy alert here.
Hello, puppy. Do you have 25 of those?
Yeah, I know. Your priorities are all screwed up, Max.
How many different colors of this puppy do you have?
Not enough.
Oh, they're so cute. Oh, what's her name?
Malibu. Her name is Malibu.
Oh, that's so cute.
I don't know. Looking at the product boxes in your background, I thought your dog's name was Never Settle.
Is she running native DNA, or did you root it?
That is like the nerdiest thing I've heard. I love it.
Perfectly targeted.
Exactly. Actually, I rooted my OnePlus 8 Pro, and it killed the fingerprint scanner and Netflix.
See, I thought you were gonna say I rooted my previous pet, and then, now it thinks it's chicken, and I decided to stop.
Where does that consist of?
Okay, look, the fried chicken just started walking. I don't.
That's Zach's life right now.
Chicken.
Chicken.
No,
There's actually a puppy.
Chicken.
Really bootleg maple syrup.
Very hard.
Oh, ethnic must be Australian. There's a very famous Canadian chain of clothing stores called Roots, and every time an Australian shows up there, they buy everything, and they're giggling, going, "Oh, I can't wait to take this home to my family. I can't believe you sell stuff named Roots here."
Oh yeah, Viper. You might want to talk to Devin because he just talked to Gary Vee.
Yeah,
I saw that. Devin on the horn.
Yeah, we were there, man. We were up in the chat.
Zach watching you. Yeah, shout out to
Don't
Devin
type
for
with
getting that,
chicken on your hands.
He's got eyes on the chat, man.
That's right.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Devin for getting that time with Gary Vee, man. I thought you over there maybe doing work over there, Devin. I see you, baby.
Yeah.
I see you. That was up, baby. That was up.
Yeah, C Squad was on deck, man.
Oh, of course, dude. Of course.
Whose assistant voice was that?
That is my lovely girlfriend.
Oh, okay. I was like, is that my conscience?
Bixby 3.
I haven't heard from that in 10 years. What's going on?
Dude, what the?
I'll have his reaction. No,
You
Renee.
gotta understand with these headphones, it's like the imaging is out here, so the voice came and it sounded like it was inside my room, and I was like,
No. Hey, Renee. Remember on Monday, Georgia was telling a story about Siri in her bedroom.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
that stuff is crazy.
That is crazy. Like, what is going on with that? Wow.
You wake up in the middle of the night, you don't remember that you have an assistant in the room. You're just like, who the hell's talking? Get my gun.
dude, it's real, dude.
She's like, yeah, luckily my husband seemed confused as I was. I don't want to have problems.
So the Samsung clock app used to have a thing called Bigsby Wake Up, where it would start reading the news to you when you wake up.
Oh, dude, I remember that.
You would just have Bigsby speaking to you, and it freaks you out because no one's supposed to be there, and then it's just something reading you the weather and news. It's
That's
really creepy.
terrible.
Dude, it was the worst because I never set it up, or somehow it bugged out and it would do that to me. So it'd be like the day that I don't set an alarm, like my day off or whatever. So I would like try to sleep in if I could. All of a sudden, I'm waking up to the phone, freaking reading me the news. I'm like, dude, that's so true. I'm like, oh my God, I forgot about that.
I once woke up to it telling me it was 100 degrees and humid, and that there was a wildfire going on, and that there was a shooting. So I just went from each of those, and it's like, what Did I wake up in hell or something?
Devin,
Yeah, that's the last thing you want when you wake up in the morning.
Yeah, dude,
Devin's there. He woke up reading him a story. Wow.
yeah, dude, it's creepy. Like it was like, what the hell?
It is no longer default. I checked to see if they removed it. They did not. It's
oh Lord.
God. It's the top option. It's called Bixby Alarm. It's God. This is terrible. Yeah, it's blurry, but it's there.
It's there.
Okay.
Yeah,
You know-
it's still there. It's just not default, which is good.
I didn't even know that was a thing, and we just got a Samsung TV today. Fuck.
I think. Wait, I think I'm
Lock it down, Trenton. Lock it down, baby. Lock
I
it down.
believe you'll be able to switch.
Oh, that's all you need.
between
The
Alexa and
surround
Bixby.
sound going off.
Oh.
Today's
You know,
top
if
story.
they changed the name of Bixby to DJ, Viper would use it.
So it has to be the whole name, DJ Code.
Where's that? Hit that DJ Co button.
right,
Hey,
right.
DJ Co, order me a dollhouse.
Hey, speaking of, we have a question from Zach here. He wants to know, Renee, why can't you be sarcastic, funny, joking in a video? I think Renee be funny and sarcastic in a video before.
Yeah, the topics are serious. Like if we were talking about chicken, I could be super.
Listen, I need a. I need a
That getting all
review of
tough in the chat.
what's the best chicken delivery that you can get where Renee lives. We need a review of that.
The best.
We
I don't
already know what Renee's
We
side
have-
channel is going to be.
We have Quebec, so like we lost all the American chains, like the same way like we lost Dunkin' Donuts to Tim Hortons, we lost like Swiss Chalet to Côte Saint Luc and St. Hubert's Barbecue. They're super local, like for priority in this area.
Wait. So
Rotisserie, it's all rotisserie chicken here.
What is the stuff I've been hearing? You guys no longer have Tim Hortons up there?
No, we do. Yeah, it's everywhere Tim Hortons, but they got bought by the same company that owns Burger King and Popeyes.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So quality went
Or-
downhill very quickly.
Or it depends. Like if I think if they're in the U.S., they say that Tim Hortons bought Burger King to save on taxes, and if they're in Canada, they say BurgerKing bought Tim Hortons to save on taxes, and it's just all messed up.
There
I
you
think-
go. There you
Uh-oh.
go. Review the chicken grease and poutine resistant of the iPhone 12.
That would be
Asking, asking the hard hitting questions here.
right.
Instead,
I think they all have the same. Don't they? They're all the same rated for grease ingress.
Oh, dude.
I wonder how grease ingress would compare to. Would that melt the adhesive? If it got hot enough?
Yeah,
I'm
depends on
trying
the
to think.
temperature.
I'm trying to think. Like, would that be able to like destroy a phone better than water?
I feel like you're going to start your own series now. Will it melt?
You know, I don't have a YouTube channel.
Will
do,
it
but it's-
confit? Will it confit? You just put it in duck fat for a good couple hours.
Will
wait.
it Crisco?
Wait. Tim Hortons is not Canadian. I thought it was Canadian.
So this is a huge controversy. They're technically owned by a Brazilian holding company, but the headquarters is still in Canadian, and Canadians fight about it.
In Canadian?
It's in Canadiana.
I love how Renee broke that down so easily.
So would that make
No, because
them
it flared up on
Brazilian
Twitter again on
Canadians?
Canada Day.
Ah.
We take this stuff super seriously.
Couldn't we just have unity on Canada Day? Can't we all just get along on Canada Day?
Yeah, I know. No, it was a tumultuous Canada Day this year.
Nah.
Oh man, I bet.
Dude, whatever happened to that Will It Blend YouTube channel?
I wish they still did it.
Maybe he
ran out
blended
of-
himself.
Oh, it's not a good idea to microwave this. Is my favorite. Is it a good idea to microwave this? That was the best.
Oh man.
See, Zach is complaining, but the thing is that they're all regional. So every area has different coffee, and in some places, Tim Hortons buys McDonald's coffee in other places, and vice versa. It's this whole coffee shell game con job.
Coffee's just
If you
bad
go
all
to different
around.
areas, the coffees are all different.
Coffee
Like I
mafia.
think in New England they have Paul what's his name? That famous Paul Newman's coffee in
on,
some of the New England states.
Just don't mess with
Yeah.
Romina tea. Don't mess with Romina tea. Don't mess with her tea. That's the whole thing.
Earl
Coffee's
Grey,
terrible.
hot.
Drink G Fuel. Or Zach's around. Gamer subs. I got a
Or-
mess. I was talking about G Fuel during the Justine thing, and Zach DM'd me on Twitter and was like, "G Fuel's pretty bad. You should get Gamer subs instead." I'm like, "It's probably worse. Gamer subs is probably better, sure, but I can't get Moon Pie Gamer subs that taste like you're drinking s'mores." So
Oh man, you said
Yeah.
it. Viper's leaving the stream.
it literally you can get I have it behind me somewhere, but it's just a small little container and it tastes like s'mores. Yeah, it's like caffeinated s'mores.
I can't believe Zach like DM'd you like, oh yeah, you're drinking the wrong stuff.
I mean, to be fair, he was right. G Fuel puts a bunch of filler in it and it's probably not good for you, but I don't really care, so I'm gonna keep drinking it.
Like
the,
sawdust or
the
something?
advantages of youth.
Yes, I'm 19, I can deal with it.
I am not buying another s'mores frap from Starbucks.
Hey, watch it, Trenton.
Are you asking to get
Major-
kicked off this live stream?
Is this like
leave,
beauty YouTube?
okay?
Now I'm gonna have tech YouTube s'mores beef.
No, here I don't even have a beef with the
Zach's
concoction
leaving.
of whatever
Zach's
it
leaving.
is. Anyway, it's the fact that when someone tells you that it's coffee, right, or at least it has coffee in it, don't put 2 ounces of coffee and then like 16 ounces of whipped cream.
Oh.
It's not even that. Babish was making them, and they make this binding agent because if you don't put a binding agent in, it doesn't come together in the blender. So it's like a simple syrup with a chemical in it that actually binds it all.
Because like
base.
I was curious. I was like, man, how much liquid is actually in here? And I had like a separate cup in my car, and I poured it out, and literally it was like that much coffee, and the rest of it was whipped cream and chocolate syrup. I'm like,
Trenton.
I hear nothing wrong with that.
Trenton got the whip lock.
I feel like maybe you got so whoever made it. For you,
whoever
you
made it
should have
messed
given
you
it
up,
back
man.
to. You should have given it
Did
back.
you put
to
the whipped cream at the bottom, like all decent-hearted people?
Yeah.
You got the Starbucks shim sham, bro. You
now,
gotta-
man.
Right now, I might be a little bit messed up because I'm usually the person that just drinks coffee, black or whatever. But I gave it a try, and I was just like, okay, I need some more coffee in this.
You got
He
hold,
just
man.
left muttering that Viper.
You got
Viper
hold,
done me
man.
wrong.
Trenton, are you gonna start a review channel for Starbucks?
I could
do it.
I feel like that's your next next gig.
Viper, you should travel around to every Starbucks in every state.
Oh, you should
How
rate
each
them
does it.
like that Google engineer did USB-C cables.
Who makes the best frap?
I can do
What's
it.
Yes.
Put it on
Yes.
TikTok. I'll put that on TikTok for real.
I don't know. I think I might make people mad with that channel because I'll just be straightforward and be like, fuck it.
Well,
Be
but
perfect.
This
But
is
that's
this
why
is-
people would watch Trenton.
No, how about that
I'm
one guy
I'm
who
looking
does
at all
like the
these,
McDonald's hacks?
Yeah.
You'd be like, all right, so this is how you get a chicken parm at McDonald's, and then like tells you like the 6 things to order, and then put them together.
That
No.
sounds
All the,
sketchy.
No one has seen this channel.
No.
All the early
sounds
epic
sketchy.
meal times
That
were filmed at my
sounds-
local McDonald's.
Like something I don't want to
If
watch.
you ever watched those early episodes,
I have had McDonald's once in my life, and I've had no other fast food.
I probably haven't had in like 6 years.
that's how you can afford all those phones.
Yes.
That's it.
That's all.
Caramel
no,
macchiato.
no.
They're coming for your neck, Viper. Zach's all caramel macchiato.
Man, listen, man. They know the procedures, man. Y'all know what it is. If y'all can't appreciate bait, I don't know what to tell you, man.
I've
Sometimes,
never had it. I'll get it.
sometimes you get a bad
See, I
barista that doesn't
haven't-
know what the hell they're doing.
I haven't
Well,
tried
sorry,
this
Vibe.
s'mores thing.
You
I
got to
haven't-
try Romina. You got to try
haven't-
Bay. You got to try it.
Before pumpkin spice kills it for another year.
Exactly.
Pumpkin Spice gonna come in and just clean house, man. You know how it works.
Viper, sorry, I'm boycotting them until they sponsor you, man.
Right.
He's sponsoring them right now.
Yeah, for real.
I know. They don't even need it.
Ooh.
I know, right?
Someone mentioned Galaxy Watch Active 2 and blood pressure ECG. So I know the exact sensor. It's Texas Instruments makes the sensor for it. The sensor's been around since 2019. It was not used in the Galaxy Watch, but it is in the Galaxy Watch Active 3 and Galaxy Watch 3 and Active 2. It does ECG and blood pressure, and there are other options of which it could do. And I'm pretty sure Apple uses basically the same sensor from a different company.
They do.
Like at a sensor level, I think it's the same. And at that point, just software, which one can do which.
Yeah, man. Let them get the. I'm just waiting, man, for the. Viper, do you remember we talked about that we were hoping that they would get smart bands at some point where we can get
Yeah.
like blood sugar and like full on blood pressure and like the whole thing. So I'm still holding out hope that we start getting more of that because I know they're really leaning into the mental health aspects of it, which I really do appreciate. But I would love nothing more than for them to provide a way to get people away from having to stab themselves in order to check their blood glucose levels. For diabetes and stuff. Now, mind you, obviously the industry around Landsets and test strips, which are ridiculously expensive. If you guys have any diabetics in your family, you will know this. It is ridiculous. So if we could find a way to make it where it could be done through sweat, through your watch, through whatever, dude, I really hope tech gets to that point.
I'm not sure how you would do it optically.
I don't know.
Apple's bought like 5-6 companies that said that they could do this, and it's never been accurate to their standards.
Oh, no,
I don't think
it's difficult.
I don't think you can do it optically. You would need a super powerful sensor.
Yeah. I think it's got to be something. It's going to have to be something different. I mean, I don't know how they do it. I have to look into it, but I know, there's people have dogs that can warn them when they're having a low or a high blood sugar situation. So if there's something in your sweat, if there's some sort of chemical that we release, there's got to be a way to detect that. So
but dogs are like superheroes.
No, yeah. I know what I'm saying. I'm just saying that there's got to be some way that we can do it without having to stab people.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
For sure.
There has to be a way at some point, but I'm not like from a sensor level. I'm not sure how you would do that. Like, maybe you would have if it was something that your body secretes. You could probably have a special sensor like next to a microphone or something on there that could track it. But then you're getting into accuracy of it.
Yeah, that's.
And I don't think it would give real numbers. It would have to give like a range because it would be able to know low or high.
Well, that's how it kind of is now, man. Because right now, if you do back-to-back blood glucose tests, like I've done it before on myself. Like if I did 3 in a row, you wouldn't get the same number 3 times, guaranteed. It's not going to happen. So it's just like a range, but it gets you close. Like they'll be kind of close to each other, but it's So even now, it's not that accurate. So
Yo. Shout out to Bud for the coffee, sir. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. If anybody else in the chat wants to donate a coffee to your boy, I just hit the link, put the link in the chat there. That way, YouTube won't take 30% of your super chat donation. So you have that option.
That's
not required,
awesome.
but
Are you going to be getting a s'mores with that or just a coffee?
Oh no, right now it's Bay season, so it's all Bay all the time.
I love how Trenton's just all quiet while he's scraping the Starbucks menu, starting his new channel.
Normally I have this thing where I have a tendency just not to, listen to people sometimes, and that comes back to bite me. But I was just like, you know what? Let me just look. And I'm sitting here looking. I'm like, I did not realize they had so many different flavors.
Yeah, man, and they got seasonal stuff too, and they got different sizes. I mean, there's so many options. You got content. You got content there for years.
Well, they got.
I want to be your first subscriber. Yeah. You better DM me that link. I want to turn on the notifications. Ooh. I want to be the first subscriber and first comment.
And then you can mix in like their secret menus.
They call this a flat white.
Wait a second. What are you talking about? Secret menus? There's a secret menu.
Oh, the Jamba Juice secret menu is interesting.
All right.
Wait, why are we talking about John? Wait, what's going on?
No, I years ago I do ID Tech camps in UCLA. They had a Jamba Juice, and everyone there would always mention you have to look at the Jamba Juice secret menu, and the names of all of them are really interesting and not appropriate to say on stream.
Okay,
but the worst names are the best flavors.
Interesting.
So do you just walk up to the counter and you're like, yo, can I see the secret menu? Like, how does this work?
You have to tell them by name.
You got to go online and look it up, like Starbucks secret menu or whatever. Sometimes
just getting more content right now. He's just looking up all this content.
There you go.
Stuff is stuff that they'll know. Like if you walk in and say you want a tuxedo mocha, they'll know that's a regular mocha and a white mocha.
Wait, is that a real thing, tuxedo mocha?
That's a white mocha and a regular mocha.
Wait, how do y'all find out about it? Like, how does one find out?
Is BenderTube starting a
secret
channel?
I feel like he knows a lot of stuff that people don't know.
There are secret menu apps you can download that have like every place.
See, that's the ticket. Okay. See, now Max just said, okay. So there's an app that will tell you.
Yes.
Romina,
I made that into a YouTube channel.
Romina, how did you end up like breaking Twitter with the tweet? What happened? How did you do this? What's going on over here?
I saw that earlier.
What can I say?
You got like 10,000 replies on the tweet, and like, damn.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just happy people are having fun with it. Like, I mean, last night I was looking through the replies and I was just laughing by myself. I was like, these are awesome. And then like today, there's just so many. I can't like my Twitter. I just leave it open, and the notification just like keeps updating by itself. I keep missing people's replies.
She broke her own Twitter.
My Twitter's broken. I now hate how Twitter has the notification set up. I wish that there was a way for
Max,
me.
could you lend her an extra phone just for Twitter?
Well, I wish there was a way for me to actually organize it in a way so that it wasn't all on one feed, because I'm getting mentions, quoted retweets, faves. Like I'm getting all of that on the same feed.
You can
and
just
it's
mute
hard.
notifications for just that one post.
Yeah.
Well, no, because the thing is, I don't want to mute the notifications for that one post. I just want them to not be all aggregated into one column. I think that they should be separate.
TweetDeck? I think TweetDeck can do it.
I have TweetDeck. It's not the best. It's not the best.
But it's owned by Twitter. How could that be?
Her name.
Anyway.
The shade.
She said anyway.
The shade.
All right, so let's talk about it, because it was actually a pretty fun tweet. I think it was describe your favorite movie in the most boring way possible, and I think I replied, all restaurants are now owned by Taco Bell.
Wait, did you respond? See, what
happened was
care about.
I retweeted it. And I put my reply on top. But yeah, I responded.
Oh man,
mine was old man collects stones.
Nice.
I'll buy that for $1.
That's right.
So Renee, what movie is that? Old Man Collects Stones?
Infinity War.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Although some people thought it was Shawshank Redemption, I think that's a bit stretch.
Okay, all right.
What
Tim
about
Robbins is old now. But...
Old man takes little girl to a cabin. Sounds terrible. That's why I didn't write it. But I was talking about Logan.
Oh, okay.
Did you guys watch Logan? Wolverine?
I still haven't seen that. No.
What?
Yeah,
it was great.
You could put Evil Fights Evil version of himself and cover the entire MCU.
Man, you got to watch Logan. Whoever hasn't seen Logan, you got to watch Logan.
Read the comic.
Yeah, Logan's great.
It was a great movie. That was a great last Wolverine movie.
Yeah, it's incredibly poignant at the end. It should have won awards.
Well, Hefe, have you read the comic?
Oh, of course.
So what I didn't like about the movie is that in the comic, it's Logan who loses his mind and kills all the X-Men and has that guilt. And they're like in the movie, like, oh, we can't do that. People will be too upset with Logan. Yeah. Like, that's the whole point.
That was the whole point, man. And that's why when I explained it to people who didn't know, I kind of pointed them at one of Comics Explains videos, but I was like, it was so much worse.
Yeah, because he has all the guilt that's driving him to do all this stuff. Yeah,
it was really, really bad. So for people that don't know that backstory, it's really worth looking at the actual comic backstory of it, because it was so much worse. But putting it on Xavier, I was like, wait, what?
Yeah. I like when things don't match comics. Comics are written for comics. Yeah, like I usually with the movies, they're a little bit more cinematic, a little bit more dramatic, and it ends up being better in a movie than if you were to go.
But sometimes they take the edges off because they're afraid of having grittier reactions. You're like, oh no, we can't make people too upset. We've got to give them a happy ending. We've got to fix this part.
I think in some cases, like Wolverine, I think it was a good call to do it like that, because it kind of it adds more drama and makes it a little more.
Don't make me side with Brandon. Max. Don't make me side with Brandon.
All right, let me address this real quick. Buzz, I'm gonna give you this the easy way. So you're having confusion about how to order a Starbucks drink. So they come in tall.
This is so real. This is so true.
No, I got this. So the Starbucks lingo is tall, grande, venti. So basically, it's just small, medium, large. Small in Starbucks.
No, it's actually large, and 20.
Stop! I'm working on it. Let me handle it. So Starbucks calls it tall, grande, venti. Tall and small, okay? So when they say tall, they mean small. Grande is medium, so when it's grande, medium. Venti is large. So think about it that way. Small, medium, large. Tall and small. Grande is medium. Venti is large. There you go.
I want that coffee in that cup.
Did you see the old?
That. I'm just like old ball cup. Yeah, I don't do any of that lingo.
There's this old Dennis Miller stand-up where he comes into a Starbucks to order, and they're like, "Do you want a mochaccino, Al Pacino, frappuccino?" And he's like, "What? Pull your pants up! I just want coffee flavored coffee." And then the police come in, and they say, "What happened?" He goes, "I don't know. Old dude came in, yelled about coffee flavored coffee, had a stroke, died, and I'm glad he's dead."
Oh man!
Wow. Coming in here with the dark jokes.
That's right.
Yeah.
Dark jokes are the best.
Playing with a firefighter.
Hey.
Oh
Oh man.
There you go, Juan. Yep, or just say small, medium, large, and there you go. There you
Yeah,
go.
that's what I say. I just do that.
Minutes today,
Or-
old lingo.
Or order it on your phone and don't speak to anyone.
Oh, that's
And then
what I
what's
do.
a tall? Where does tall fit into this wacky ordering scheme?
The problem is that I can't do that when I order Bay because Bay can't be made correctly in the app, so I have to go in person and order Bay. So,
Wait, why?
I don't think you're doing it. I mean, look, it can always be made correctly in the app. You just
No.
have to keep messing around with the
No.
different options until you do it.
there's literally no option to order the way I want it in the
So
app.
can you add
Okay,
a
well,
comment?
how do you want it? How do you want it?
Whipped cream on the bottom only, but you can't specify that in the app at all.
Viper is risking it all for Bay every time he goes to Starbucks.
No.
Have any of you
I
ever-
stay in the car drive-through, maybe it's a drive-through.
Have any of you ever gone to Phil's Coffee?
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
we
Never
got
heard
Phil's
of it.
heavy in San Francisco, man.
It's
I love
so
Yeah.
confusing because you go
Yeah.
in and like you go talk to the barista first, and the first time there, nobody tells you. And like you
Yeah.
go to pay, and they're like, "What do you order?" I'm like, "What do you mean? I'm here to order." And they're like, "Oh, tourist."
Must be new here.
Yeah.
Tourist. There's one
Viper,
literally
is that
next to
is that
outside.
the only specification that you have for your drink?
For the forest wrap, yeah.
She's not wrong. There's no special instructions.
No. And no, none.
So the only thing is just the order of the where the whipped cream goes.
Yeah, for that particular drink, yeah. Anything else I can order on the app, but that drink I can't.
It sounds like
there's
you're just
no-
being a little
there's
picky here.
There's like 6 different modification sections here and no special instructions.
None
Y'all
of them.
realize we've been talking about Starbucks for the past 20 minutes?
That's fine.
So
Starbucks
you
is
know
worth
you
it.
come out the door, we go.
We're helping Trenton start his channel.
Yeah, man.
Just
Oh
pure
yeah, we're
content.
doing research. This is research.
And
right.
Bender's
Research.
secret rival channel that he hasn't told
I
anybody
mean,
about yet.
no, like that's something that's kind of fun.
Renee,
I
that
could
was
pull out an
confidential
iPhone and do
information. I
something.
thought you sent an NDA on this.
Hey, seriously, like, so I'm doing something different. Well, in a sense, kind of different because I have a second channel that I'm starting up, and it's going to be something like the stuff like it's still going to be audio, but it's really the stuff that I can't really do on my channel currently. Like I'll try to put it on there, but it's not going to do well. So it's going to be in Spanish, but I'm going to be kind of talking about pretty much whatever audio products I want to talk about, and I'm not going to worry about algo. So
That's a brilliant idea. I mean,
Yeah.
that's a land grab right there, just because of the demographic.
oh, dude, it's
Yeah, Mondo Bites did a Spanish channel, right?
Yeah, I was.
Really
I
well for
remember
him.
encouraging him to do that. So it's a slow burn and stuff.
No,
but like
it's-
he's going to be like top of the line in that field.
No, and here's the thing about Spanish channels or even any other language channels, CPMs are trash, but
Yeah.
it's not so much about that. So it's more for me trying to tap into that side of it and reconnect with people who want to connect with me because I'm like I jump in live streams, I jump in comment sections of Spanish audio channels. So I love watching their content. I speak it, I listen to it, I read it, write. So I'm fully bilingual. So I'm in those comment sections. People recognize me. And like, when are you gonna start making videos in Spanish? I'm like, I don't speak my spoken Spanish isn't good because I think in English, so my grammar is horrible. But they've convinced me at this point because they're like, listen, we don't care.
Yeah,
Like,
you'll
we
get
don't
better
care.
as you do it, right?
Yeah, you just
So,
got
yeah.
practice, man.
Yeah. So
Yeah, Juan,
Do you-
you make an excellent point, Juan. Man,
Mhm.
I don't understand it either, Juan. I don't understand it.
YouTube is broken.
Oh God, yes, it is.
We need a Bing video.
Artificial intelligence is really.
I don't know what
powerful,
you
but
guys are
dumb.
talking about though, because
Yeah.
Viper is running a very great Dutch channel right now.
Apparently,
Right.
yeah. Oh my God, sweet Jesus.
I
It's-
want
somebody's dubbing all of Viper's live streams in Dutch.
I want Microsoft to make like Mixer of YouTube. Like just try to go that again and then end up giving it up to Facebook again. That'd
Or
be
they can
alright.
always restart Google Video. They don't care about making the same product 8 times.
Oh, Romina don't win shades. I see you, Romina. I see you
I
over
like
there.
it. I like it. I like it. Hey, I'm gonna drop out for a bit. I gotta make sure I can check on dinner and stuff. But dude, thanks for having me on. And we'll have to pick this up later, man.
Man,
Yeah.
thanks, I
Later,
appreciate you. Man.
Jeff.
No,
I'm
Thanks
gonna
for
head out
joining.
as well. So
Nice
Hey,
seeing you,
Brandon.
Brandon.
Thanks, Brandon.
seeing you.
Yeah.
Hi,
Brandon, you're a nerd.
Okay.
get a haircut, you child.
I got to take off too. I have a company coming over.
I will burn his house down at some point. That'll be fun.
Oh Lord, better quit,
You're
Matt.
so aggressive.
Jesus.
All right, guys. All right, everybody in chat. I'll see y'all later.
All
See you
right,
Bye,
guys.
Jeff.
thanks,
Bye.
Bender.
All right, take it easy, man.
All right,
Trenton.
everybody. I'm going to take off too. I got
Trenton,
Bye,
do
man.
you have a
Seeing you.
name
Thank you.
for your channel yet?
What happened?
Do you have a name for your Starbucks channel yet?
Yeah, but I'm gonna like not say
He's
it yet.
squatting it.
Yo, Romina is your channel manager, man. You better get on it, man.
Excuse
She's
me.
not playing. She's not
I
playing.
believe I get 5%.
She's not playing, man. She's serious about this.
I put the sunglasses on, man. You really
Yeah.
gonna play me like that?
Why am I being put out on Front Street? Like, what did I do?
Got him on blast already.
I'm sitting here trying to do stuff real quick.
It's that Rick and Morty T-shirt.
Yo, she believed in you, baby. She believed in you.
Yeah,
That-
we're gonna
that
do
totally
this,
just
man.
threw me off.
2020 is your year.
Man, that'd be crazy though.
I mean, it's 2020. Anything is possible this year, man. My goodness.
I've been considering starting a YouTube channel mostly because I have people messaging me every day being like, "Hey, what's your YouTube?" Or "You should start a YouTube channel. That would be entertaining."
You do video for XDA already. What are you waiting on?
I haven't done one in like 2 months.
Why is everyone yelling?
Because yelling's fun.
Standard here. The standard operating procedure.
I need an adult.
This voice.
I play a lot of video games with my friends, and they turn me down to like 25% because they know I'm gonna start yelling very quickly.
Oh. I remember I was just talking to Argentina about her video game habits. Out of control.
I need to. We have a COD Warzone. We have a Warzone Discord server with a bunch of people in it. I think they were trying to get Jenna in it, but I don't think that ever happened.
Are you using those 25 phones for like Pokemon Go or Clash of Clans or something? Is that what really going on?
Honestly, so I have like 20 on my desk and then another 20 on a just shelf somewhere. I never turn them on unless I need to check for like an update. Like literally,
A phone graveyard.
To be fair, I do like. Someone was explaining, why don't you give away your old phones? And in most cases, I can't because, like, the developer aspect of XDA, I need old phones for software updates. I need to compare old software. When something new comes out, I need an old version of it for either comparisons or like software stuff. But an old phone gets an update, I need to have it to check out the update.
Wait, you're trying to tell us old phones get updates, dude?
Okay, not my LG phone. My LG V60 got one update since launch. One. I don't like LG updates. I don't like LG phones. I like the Velvet. The Velvet has a good design, but I don't like LG phones.
I would say I don't like LG marketing, but it doesn't exist, so I can't say I don't like it.
The puppy's back.
I'm just saying.
Oh, puppy.
Oh.
Hello, Malibu.
Oh, we got. Uh-oh.
Hello, puppy.
She's
Oh,
like,
you-
what?
You should
walks
just start
around
a
in my
puppy
bed with
cam.
it. That would be fun. I should do that.
Yo, that puppy cam will blow up for real.
Yeah, puppy cam.
Puppy
Just
cam
start a
TikTok.
live
She's
stream.
pawing
Yeah.
at one of the phones. I think it's the LG phone.
YouTube love puppies.
She's like, "Where's the update? Where's the update? Paw,
Right,
paw.
right.
Where's the update? Why don't you mark it? Why don't you mark it? Paw, paw."
I want at some point. I'm gonna try to put her finger, like her paw print, as the fingerprint unlock.
Oh, I
luck
saw
with
people
that.
doing that. That was funny.
That would be fun.
I wonder
Or
how
maybe her nose. That would work.
that's gonna work.
It should work. I don't see why it wouldn't.
Renee, I'm surprised you don't have any lightsabers hanging up back there in your setup there.
Lightsabers? No, I've got the quantum. What's it? Quasar science tubes. They look like lightsabers, but they're just behind things.
If I'm looking off, I'm making sure my puppy doesn't jump off the bed.
Yeah, we can't have the puppy getting injured. We can't have that.
She should be fine. She jumped off yesterday and was fine. She also jumped out of my arms, kind of doing like a backflip, and was fine. She's a rambunctious puppy.
All right. So earlier I asked you, Matt, about stuff that we don't know about the Fold 2, and you were trying to debate what you can say and what you can't say. So what can you say?
Do you want me to just go down a list of specs I know?
Sure.
Is that a good thing?
Yeah, there you go.
So internal display is 7.7 inches, 120 hertz. It is using ultra thin glass. The hinge should be improved, similar to the Z Flip, but I don't believe it's going to lock in place, which is unfortunate because I like that as an aspect of it. Front display is much bigger. I wouldn't say bezel-less, but like I would say S8, a flat S8 bezel-less. So if you've seen like the S8 Active, something similar to that. Front has a hole punch centered on the top. The inside has a hole punch in the, like if you were to split down the middle at the hinge, it's the like in the middle of the top right, so in like a weird area. The reason for that is you have a huge camera setup on the back. It's the same as the S20 Plus, or at least very similar to that. And you can't, there's no room to put it anywhere else.
Right.
Because just that's how it works. Speakers will be very good. It's going to use the same stereo, like true stereo, top and bottom. It's going to be much thinner. which is nice. It will be lighter, and I think it's going to be a little bit wider while closed. I don't know. Snapdragon 865 Plus, which I believe the A14 chip, that was rumored to be the first 5 nanometer chip and also the first mobile chip to hit 3.1 gigahertz. The Snapdragon 865 Plus will be the first at 7 nanometers, though. I don't know. It'll be expensive.
How about that? Do we know price?
Oh, so I assume 1780 for 256 gig, 12 gigs of RAM across the board. But I assume probably 1780 for that, and then maybe I don't know, 1880 or 1980 for the 512 gig.
Okay.
And I believe there's also Tom Brown edition, another one.
Oh, another one. Oh boy.
But no,
How many colors will you be buying, Max?
If the phone, oh god, I can't say that. I don't know. Probably only one. I was tempted to get a black Fold, but it was way too late to do it and not worth it at this point.
Hey, Romina, check the private chat.
Oh, did the train get it together? Uh-oh.
But this is a fun one. The Z Flip 5G, the Note 20 5G, Note 20 Ultra 5G, and the Fold 5G, Fold 2 5G, all come in Mystic Bronze, and it's all matte soft touch.
There you go.
Oh, he did it! Nice.
This is the most magical moment.
Oh, we got
hastily thrown together.
I'm trying to look in the reflections of Romina's glasses to see what it is.
Hold on, I
just want Bull Pullman to fly a jet into the alien ship and say this is the real Independence
Hold on,
Day.
let me pull it up real quick for you.
It's in the private chat. I think you should be able to see it.
Oh, we're gonna share the screen.
My DMs are really weird, by the way. I just felt like mentioning that.
I'm sure they are. All right, you all. This is Trenton New Starbucks channel, baby. Starbucks review. Here we go, y'all. One subscriber, though. If you all want to go check it out. I mean, if it's anything like his tech rant, holy Lord, we are in for a treat. We're a treat right here.
I'll make sure I don't have any profanity in it.
That's fine, but you can still do quality rant without profanity. I know you got it in you. But yeah, there it is,
Starbucks
baby.
review.
There it is, baby. There it is.
You know what the sad part was? Like, I went through TubeBuddy and through some other stuff. There is no channel that exists with that name.
Really? Wow.
I was looking around. I'm like, okay, someone's got to have this
If
already.
Starbucks was playing 4D chess, they'd have had their own channel doing that. They're all great. They're amazing. This one's even better.
Wow.
But that's literally something, I can just do on the side and not worry about the algorithm or care or, nothing.
I should get to 3 million in a year.
Bro.
Sensation is gripping the nation. Since the biggest thing since Dad helps you.
I mean, that's so easy too, man. It's just Starbucks content. I mean, you can't go wrong with the algorithm. I mean, it's Starbucks.
But here's the crazy part, right? And I just realized this. I just made a YouTube channel in less than 30 minutes.
Oh man, you make two videos. One, they're both called "Can I get a pumpkin spice latte yet?" And one just says no, and one just says yes. And you switch privates every 6 months.
Oh, Renee. Oh, that Renee.
Honestly, that would do really well. That would do really well. I had a website called "Is the Galaxy Fold Out Yet?" and I didn't renew the domain. But that was a fun website. Even after it was released, we just kept saying no because at that point.
Oh, Travis said there was a channel from a former Starbucks barista that blew up last year. Okay. I mean, Starbucks is like one of the most popular brands in the world. I would imagine that should do traction for real.
Yeah.
And if you can jump on board, Galactica.
You gotta just jump on board with the with one of those seasonal drinks, like when the unicorn one came out and everybody was doing the.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do. Wow.
I love that picture you got there.
Yeah, I'm gonna like go to Starbucks tomorrow and get an actual cup because, I feel like that's a little bit misleading for some people if they see that dude's hand and they see me and they're just like.
You got to recreate the picture one for one, though.
Oh man, I gotta get like the thing.
Viper's camera.
Ask them to borrow it. Ask them to borrow it for 30 seconds. If they ask why, just say because. Don't give them an actual reason.
I'm just gonna slide him $5.
Contenting.
Like,
Yeah, but we don't want him to look like he works there, you know? He's got to be the average guy, you know? He's the average guy who's just reviewing the Starbucks drinks.
man, look, you guys know I made it when they get in the comments and be like, man, you're just shilling for Starbucks.
That's going to be my first comment.
This was a fun one. When the Note 20 leaked the day before that, I said probably don't buy an S20, get like a OnePlus 8 Pro because the OnePlus 8 Pro is a better phone. And when the S20, I had people saying OnePlus paid you for this, you're a OnePlus shill. You only like OnePlus because they give you stuff. Then the next one, people said the exact same thing about Samsung. And then people always say I'm anti-Apple in the tweets where I compliment something Apple did.
Such a hater.
I'm like, wait a minute. When did OnePlus give you anything? What did I miss?
Actually, no. All my OnePlus 8s, they sent me these.
Oh, okay.
No, I didn't buy these.
Oh man, I forgot you can't post links in here. Whoops.
No, no, OnePlus, they have very good PR. I like OnePlus.
Oh, that's cool that they gave you phones. Nice.
Yeah, no, they give them. They memed me on their OnePlus Nord account, so I'm expecting them to give me a phone just for that.
Mm-hmm.
They won't, but I can ask. I'm not gonna ask. I don't care enough.
Brandon, I wouldn't know.
Yeah, you wouldn't, Brandon. I always tell him about how great the OnePlus phones are and how he should ask them, and then he does, and they ignore him.
Travis, they want plus PR stuff.
Look, they sent me. So one of my original 8 Pro was this, and it had an issue with the camera. So they sent me another 8 Pro in the full reviewers kit in like 20. That's why I have like 3 Never Settle reviewer boxes back there.
But do you have Compromat? Is that the difference between you and Travis? You have the Compromat.
True.
Okay. The real question is, how many Galaxy phones do you have, and how can I get one?
You know what? I think Verizon will have the Fold too. I think.
I'm on board with this. I'm on board with this, baby. I want to hear
it. Has millimeter wave. I don't know why they wouldn't.
Yeah, it's time for Verizon. Make that happen, baby.
I think so. I saw yesterday, Samsung Tab S7 Plus. It should be on Verizon as well with millimeter wave, which would be the first millimeter wave 5G tablet.
Yeah, I don't care about that. Give me the Fold.
Well, I mean, it's basically an iPad Mini at that point.
Give me the Fold.
Actually, the iPad Mini is rumored to be bezel-less in the next revision with a larger screen. Same form factor with a larger screen. At that point, the Galaxy Fold and iPad Mini would have very similar screen sizes. It would be like 8.1 versus 7.7, which is not a huge difference. So the Galaxy Fold would quite literally be a folding iPad Mini.
Funny how far we've come with technology to get to that point, man.
But you can put a hot dog in the Galaxy Fold. You can't put a hot dog on
that. I saw the picture and it annoyed me. And I think Mashable shoved like a cupcake, or no, was that Input or Mashable? I can't remember. Someone shoved a cupcake in the Z Flip and closed it.
Oh
my God.
That's just a waste of a cupcake.
Why?
It is.
Honestly, he's right. The Flip will be fine, but the cupcake.
I know. The cupcake's gone.
Wow. All right, Romeo. We got important questions here. I remember Zach asked Justine a question on the podcast last weekend, Romeo. So I'm gonna ask you: is a hot dog a sandwich?
Why?
I think yes, but you have to be very specific about it.
Why? She's like,
hot dog is a sandwich, but not all sandwiches are hot dogs.
Yeah.
Wait, what's that?
It's that old joke. A hot dog is a sandwich, but not all sandwiches are hot dogs.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
There was one thing. So I think with a hot dog and a sandwich there, like if you cut the end of the bun so it's 2 separate pieces, maybe, because then you're shoving meat inside 2 pieces of bread. It's a bun. That's a hot dog. That's one. But if not, it's one big piece of bread with a hot dog in the middle. That's not a sandwich.
So it's a taco.
It's not, kind of. Like
is a really big hot dog a hero?
It could be if it's 2 pieces of bread.
All right, let me ask you this.
A hoagie hot dog.
If that is the basis, then let me ask you this. What if when you put the hot dog in the bread, it is 1 piece, but once you close it, it cracks because it's really bad and cheap bread? And so
I had that happen like 2 days ago.
It's like a caterpillar becoming a butterfly.
Well,
I think that's a sandwich. Yeah.
Well, if it cracks, it becomes a sandwich then.
Yeah, because that's 2 pieces of bread with something in the middle. That's a sandwich.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's like kind of a
Otherwise,
sandwich.
it's a taco.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Actually, I wonder how a hot dog taco would cost.
I think it was on Alana's channel. She's talking about Australia, where the hot dog is the sausage, not the whole thing. And in America, the hot dog is the whole thing, and it's super confusing.
So Romina's answer is that a hot dog is a taco. That's the first. All right.
I mean, kind of. I wonder how a hot dog would be if you just wrapped it in a tortilla. That doesn't sound too terrible.
I'm not going to try it.
A flour? No, you'd have to do a flour tortilla. Otherwise, it would be kind of weird. I don't think that'd be too terrible. It would be weird to eat, but I don't think it would taste bad.
Don't be trying to lay low, Trenton. We're going to ask you the same thing. The hot dog
Is a hamburger a sandwich, Viper?
Is a what?
Is a hamburger a sandwich?
Yes, it's a hamburger. It's a sandwich. Yeah. Yeah. Trenton.
Yeah.
You're saying yes. Okay.
No, wait, what?
The hot dog sandwich.
He's busy reviewing Starbucks.
No, I was setting up an Instagram, but is a hot dog a sandwich? I would say no.
Is it a taco?
What about a taco? Yeah.
Is it a what?
Is a hot dog a taco?
No, it's not a taco.
Oh, wrong answer.
How dare you? And you want to start a review channel?
You are asking me
Get your
my
facts
honest
straight.
opinion.
What's the most boring way you could describe a hot dog?
Boring or unappetizing?
Boring. By the way, I broke 10,000 followers thanks to that tweet.
Hot bologna wrapped in carbs.
That just sounds unappetizing.
Okay.
Hey, that's boring.
That's not boring. That's
No,
gross.
that's less boring, but just unappetizing. I don't know. What, meat sandwich? Meat taco?
Meat taco.
Meat covered in bread? Meat, bread, ketchup, mustard, relish? I don't know.
Speaking of tacos, I actually have to head out.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, I'm about to head up too.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
have a puppy to watch sleep.
Oh, did I just kill every?
No, this is fun though.
No, I'm about to end it soon anyway. I'm actually about to ask a question on Twitter. Describe a hot dog in the most boring way.
Oh my god!
Oh yeah.
Be ready for the notifications.
I'll retweet you
All right.
with my newfound fame.
There you go.
I might retweet that depending on how much pain I want to put you through notifications.
Which phone will you retweet it from?
Bring it on. Bring it on.
I
buddy.
will retweet it from one phone, then unretweet it and retweet it from another.
See, Doug says in Australia only a sandwich is a sandwich. That's because everything else is beer.
All right. Tweet have been tweeted.
Okay. What Viper, your choice. What do I retweet it from?
Whatever you
You've
want,
got
man.
You've got a wide variety
Full
of phones
two.
to choose
Full
from.
two.
Okay, but that's gonna be a while.
No, it's in the top drawer. Come on.
We don't talk. How do you know about my drawers?
You probably showed it on one of the streams.
What's going on, man?
It's next to the Pixel 4.
Oh, that no, we're gonna end the stream. Oh God, y'all are bad. Y'all are bad.
We are
all
fine.
right. On that note, yeah, we're gonna wrap this bad boy up. Shout out to everybody who joined me tonight. I'm about to go back and check out and see who all rejoined me because man, it was a lot of people. But thanks to all of y'all. Thanks to all of y'all that super chatted. I appreciate it. I will be back here tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern with another episode of Vibe Drive. Leela is coming on here tomorrow night or tomorrow afternoon, so I'll be back then. Because the grind, I have a live stream scheduled every day until the end of next week. So yeah, your boy will be busy. The grind never stops, people. The grind never stops. But until tomorrow, people, this your boy Viper, the man about tech. You know where to find me. So come back for more.